You're listening to Portland, Oregon's own Nameless Gamers PDX podcast.
Headshot.
We sit around and talk about games while drinking the finest microbrews in the Pacific Northwest. Search for us on Facebook or reach us on Twitter at @ILaggedOut. Send us an email to namelessgamerspdx@gmail.com or head over to our website, namelessgamerspdx.com. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.
Happy January 26, 2018. You're listening to the Nameless Gamers PDX podcast, a podcast about video games and tech. Today we're going to talk about the games we're looking forward to this year. We're going to do some trivia, history, on the first 2018 episode of NGPDX. Overwatch League has started. We'll talk about that a little bit, and our question that we missed in 2017. Or that we didn't miss, but of what we missed in 2017, I should say, and what we're looking forward to this year, 2018. So support us, www.patreon.com/ilaggedOut. If you'd like to do that, go there, do that. Follow us on Twitter at ilaggedOut. We appreciate you telling a friend. Get the word out. Make it a new year. Bring some buddies into the fold. Share the love. Thanks for reviewing and subscribing, and as always, you can email us direct, namelessgamerspdx@gmail.com. We are here with a full staff today. We've got a full Knights of the Round type thing going on
Running
here.
on all 6 cylinders tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm here with Jeff, Ben, Jess, Scott, and Tony. Jeff, I'm going to start with you. How's it going, man?
I'm doing all right.
Anything new you want to talk about? Right up at the top here.
Yeah, not really.
Okay.
I've just been playing some video games,
Fair enough.
hanging out.
We'll talk about that later too.
Yeah.
Ben, what about you? You got anything?
New?
Do you have
No.
a slogan you want to just say? Like
A slogan to
Yeah.
say? Oh, man. No. I was unprepared for that.
Just it could be like 2
yeah.
words. Anything.
Keep them tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's how.
Dude, you gotta keep it tight, bro.
That is on the internet.
If there's one way, you gotta keep it, man.
It's tight.
Game
It's fucking
on.
tight.
You're gonna want to keep that tight. Okay. Jess, can you top that?
I can top that.
Let me hear it.
So I guess it's already been a couple weekends ago. We went to Walker Stalker Con. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Nice.
I finally met Norman Reedus.
Nice.
And because I know all the ladies are wondering, he smells amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
And he has really soft hands. I'm just going to throw that out there.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
He's probably dumping like gallons of antibacterial.
His hands become soft
wipe all over
because
I mean, as somebody that does that all day long, that is not going to make your hands really soft.
Hideo Kojima only wears hand-pressed leather jackets that are pushed down by Norman Reedus. So the conditioner that he uses to tamper that leather down with his big man hands
Nice.
makes them very soft.
That would make sense.
That makes
would
sense.
make a lot of
That's
sense.
why that happens.
But I also met Carl and Rosita. I
Nice.
met Black Canary from Arrow and also Felicity, so it was
Dang.
a lot of fun. I
Cool.
like celebrities and nerdy things.
Yeah. Nice. Hey, Scott, were you there?
I was.
Tell us about it, would you?
Well, first, what I would like to say is Happy New Year to the listeners.
Ah.
Thanks for spending a whole year with us.
2018.
We know you got other things to do, but we appreciate you spending time with us. And to get the year started off right,
Ice
what are we
cold
drinking,
Coke
Scott?
and a smile.
ice cold Ranier.
Vitamin R. What was your impression of Norman Reedus' scent?
I didn't notice his scent, but he did have nice moisturized hands. He wasn't one of those celebrities that has like the big like 1 gallon jug up there
Yeah.
of like the hand sanitizer.
Uh-huh.
But he was fun. He kept running out into the crowd with little kids and like using them as like to spray some silly string and stuff. So it was pretty cool to see like.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of
just
them were really nice to most. Everybody was there really nice, but that was fun.
Sounds like it wasn't a big stick in the mud then, where some of them just kind of hunker down in their little,
Yeah.
their little booth. And
We've met some of those, and I'm not gonna like throw them under the bus. They do what they do, but that was fun. That was good times. Got to play some virtual reality while I was there.
Nice.
I like that. It was
Or what
It
system?
was on PS4.
Oh,
What?
so-
Okay.
It
What
was
you
just
did
it
play?
was just like a luge game. It was like tip your head side and left to right, but it was fun.
Okay.
It was pretty
Yeah.
cool. Like,
Try not to throw up.
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always been leery of the VR games myself for the whole, like, I'm afraid I will just start ralphing everywhere.
Like they gave you.
I
the
don't know why.
caution.
Yeah.
They
That's
gave me
why
the
they
caution.
make you take your shoes off before you go in there.
Yeah.
They let me keep my shoes on.
Do they?
And I was in there. I got to play some Star Wars
Nice.
Battlefront
Ooh.
that was, while I was
Alright.
waiting. But
Nice.
that was fun.
Cool. What about you, Tay?
It's been a pretty interesting little bit. Just bought a new car, so
Ooh.
Would you get a 2016 Volva?
Volvo? No.
No.
2016 Subaru
Ooh.
Impreza.
Le Subaru.
Le Subaru.
Nice.
What color?
It's French
It
Australian.
is a dark gray.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like the dark gray
Yeah,
cars.
similar.
Is it
It's very similar
smoky Subaru?
color to your car. So.
Nice.
Other than that, just playing video games, going to work. So
yeah.
What about you, Randy?
I
Yeah,
bought a jacket off eBay that was
Did Normus Reedus?
It was leather.
Oh,
Yeah.
I fucked up that joke.
it was massaged
By
for
Norman
months
Reedus?
by Norman Reedus.
Nice.
So
Pay
that
extra for that.
no,
No? You didn't pay
no,
extra for that?
no. It
he
was,
got a discount for
it was spendy enough as it was because it was Hideo Kojima's actual jacket. It was his very own jacket.
Who's that? I don't know who that
And,
is.
it was very expensive.
You don't know?
I don't know,
Dude,
man.
just
I don't
shut
know.
up.
Randy, how about you educate Ben?
I will talk about it later.
Okay.
We'll talk off.
All
we'll
right.
talk off the internet.
He'll give you the information about
about
the jacket
that.
he got off.
If you've heard of Metal Gear,
Okay.
he made that.
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So there's that, and they're doing that weird ass thing this year.
Metal Gear Survive or something like that.
No, what is it? What is it called? It's Death Stranding.
Oh yeah,
Remember this
Death
thing?
Stranding.
Norman Reedus is in this game.
It's the trailer, yeah,
Oh,
Hideo Kojima is making this game,
yeah,
and
I remember
also
that. And it's real weird.
tempering and conditioning them leather jackets for him. Pretty sure that's his second.
That's what he does while he
Thing.
does the voices.
Yeah, they gotta give him. He's a man of many talents, Reedus. So
It really is.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
what
like
we've
that show.
learned.
He's got a show where he's cruising around on a Triumph.
Yeah, that. Well, I mean, like I
Around
said, that's
America.
what we're learning
It's
today.
entertaining.
Death Stranding's something that's coming out. But before we get too much into that, maybe we want to have Scott give us a couple answers to a question that he left us with.
Well, okay. Quite simply, we left you with the question. It's kind of a two-parter. What did you miss 2017? And what are you kind of looking forward to for 2018?
Word.
Let's be honest. I think half the games that we talked about that nobody else in the table got to play, we all want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Fractured Butthole. Tony really loved that game. A couple of other games. A little more Zelda. A little more Mario stick time would be fun. A couple of the big ones though. For missing of 2017 was the Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Apparently that came out last year. Really big. They kind of changed up a lot of the features
Yeah.
that like the original Resident Evils were known for and also hated for. More particularly some of the older features of just like crappy item
Fixed
control.
screens or-
just
stuff like that.
just
That
in
was
general, it's smooth. It's a lot smoother. The games are a lot funner. So
That was always the
Really good one.
The weirdest one for me was those fixed screen. You walk into a room,
Yeah.
real early
Like-
ones.
yeah,
And
it's
the
a fixed
directions
You
are
can't move
opposite
the
of what they
camera,
were.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
that was the worst. Your directions change
Yeah.
on you. It was like
right
the
in the
old
middle
double
of walking.
dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Camera stream.
You
Yeah.
turn the other direction, all of a sudden your
Yeah.
punch and kick buttons are different. I'm like, wait, what? What the fuck?
Mhm. Another pretty big one was like the Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
Origins. That was a pretty big one. It's Assassin's Creed. I mean,
Origins.
I don't. Yeah, Origins. I mean, this goes back to Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what
Yeah.
I've heard, what I understand from a lot of people, it's kind of the same thing. They went back, they remade kind of the same game style,
Yeah.
but they fixed a lot of like the smaller things that made the game
And then it's supposed to be kind of
more
weird.
annoying for people.
Supposedly, from the title,
It's a
at
little
least,
more
you could
loot-based.
assume it's like the origin of the Brotherhood of Assassins. And that
Yeah,
kind of stuff. So.
yeah. You're supposed to get like,
Like a
the
prequel.
original story.
yeah, yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much the prequel.
Yeah.
You're in Egypt.
Gotcha.
That's a pretty big one.
That's cool.
South Park,
That's fun.
Fractured Butthole
Yeah.
was like kind of one of those.
Stick of Truth was a fun one.
Yeah, like they came out a few years ago, but
Yeah.
like kind of the same line of like it's fun enough, but it's not like a major title. It wasn't like Destiny 2 coming out where everybody was getting that game.
Yeah.
PUBG was another pretty big one. I myself actually haven't got to play it. I'm
Me
waiting.
neither.
I want it.
Oh,
I want it better from what everybody's still telling me.
At least console wise, yeah.
On
it's as good as,
console,
it's
like-
as good as it might get, man.
No, dude. If it's that, from what it still sounds like, I don't think I want to play the game.
No.
Yeah, you don't.
I hate lagging out, and I hate
You don't want to play the
I hate
console
crappily
version then, yeah.
put together games. Just take your time and put it out for me at the right spot.
Fair enough.
Last one was The Evil Within 2. That was a pretty big game. A lot of people.
yeah.
I know
Yeah,
that.
that
looked
was on a lot of like
really
that one,
good.
Top games of 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there anything I missed, guys, 2017 wise that I haven't gone over? Any of you guys missed anything?
I mean, I know none of us are really the PlayStation gamers here, but I know all
Horizon.
Of us, yeah, all of us
Horizon.
really
Yeah.
wanted to play Horizon.
Zero Dawn.
I
Looks like
I
it'd be
wouldn't
cool.
mind getting some stick time with that. That looked pretty badass.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Last time Ben did say he would rent out his PlayStation.
Yeah.
So we could play games.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I had dibs on it, but one of you guys could probably take it
Yeah.
whenever. I don't even think you use. Do you even use it right now?
Not very rarely.
Unless
Yeah, you
your
guys-
brother,
yeah.
unless your brother's bugging you to play something specifically.
Occasionally, yeah.
Yeah, you guys would
One of my PS
get to it
network
before me.
friends wanted to play a game. I have to go see if I have it and get the update, then log on.
Yeah.
And then find out that it's all gold only, so you're going to have to pay if you want to play it online. And then right about that time, we just say, you know what, fuck it.
No, man, I don't have that game. Sorry.
Yeah.
We were playing it 3 weeks ago.
Well, I don't have Plus anymore, so fuck
Don't
off.
have it, don't have
Yeah,
it.
I stopped paying for Plus.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Any other games of 2017, Ben?
No, I think you covered everything.
Yeah, everything pretty much.
Yeah, I think
covered there.
Yeah, mine would have been.
I mean, my Steam account is full of games that I haven't played, but I bought them, and they're
They're waiting
Yeah,
to
when
be
they
played.
said
They're just
yeah,
waiting
why
for
not?
me.
yeah. Half of them you will never play, by the way.
right. Well, I mean, you buy bundles, and you're like,
Yeah.
I'll play like 3 of those 8 games
Yeah.
that I just
I'll-
bought.
Are there
Get
any of
to
them
it.
that are sticking out in your mind right now that you're thinking of?
Right now. No, I mean there was a couple of them that I played that I haven't finished that
Sure.
I'm probably going to go back to, but nothing that's really sticking out in my head.
Sure.
now.
Nice. Okay, so 2017's well past. We're into 2018. Games coming forward. I know there's a lot of just big name games that are out there. So many huge ones coming. I'm just gonna throw a few out there that I know everybody's gonna repeat here. Let's just start with Far Cry 5.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be a huge.
I'll play that one.
I do look forward to that one.
Saw a little bit of that over at the old PAX West
Mhm.
when Randy and I went
Nice. Last year.
in September.
Yeah.
It's got some really interesting stuff that I haven't seen. My understanding is I've really the only Far Cry I've seen is you guys playing it. They've
Mhm.
like fishing now. Which I don't think was in.
I don't
any
think
of
you
the
did.
ones.
No, you couldn't do fishing in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've got-
you could. Couldn't
Not
you?
actually. No.
No, it's like straight fishing. Like
You're gonna catch a salmon.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
There
You
you
go.
go. Yeah.
You could catch fish with the arrow with a bow.
No.
couldn't
This
you?
is a fishing pole.
I
You
thought
could kill the sharks, but you didn't like go
Oh, that's
fishing.
right. Yeah.
This is
They would
straight
swim to
fishing.
the bottom.
Yeah.
You jump in and skin them. But
Yeah, and then they had little setups where you could play at like different quote unquote. I guess you call them mini games, like or mini experiences in the game. You know,
okay.
They had stations set up to play different sections
Did you
of
play
that.
any?
That's cool.
We didn't. The lines would get really long really fast,
Oh yeah.
and then they would close the line for a while. So we'd go do laps, and you come around, and they now let a bunch more people in and close the line off again. And it's like, geez, that was 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. I did recently pre-order this game. I don't think I've besides Destiny.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
even really think that was much of like a pre-order. I don't think I've like pre-ordered a game potentially ever.
Oh,
I've
really?
always just waited for the game to come out. Like
Yeah.
there's always the hardcore people that want it at midnight and they're gonna
Yeah.
stay up for
Yeah.
the next 12 hours, the next 48 hours and play. And I'm not that hardcore of a gamer on any other
Yeah,
game to
sure.
be like, I need this at midnight so I can go home and play and be better than everybody because in 2-3 days
Yeah.
everybody's kind of at the
Yeah.
same level of
That's
crazy
funny.
ridiculous. But
I
went in,
pre-ordered all the Halos.
I splurged and bought the $90
Oh,
Deluxe Gold
the Deluxe
Premium
Mega Pack.
Ultra VIP pack.
Shit, I think you
get all
get like
your
all the
stuff.
DLC with that.
Oh yeah,
You get the pass
season
and all
pass.
that.
You get the
yeah.
season pass. Get like all the
Damn.
vehicles. Like you start with the bow. You start with a bunch of skins. A couple good rifles. So
Good.
it's like boom, start out.
Yeah,
Nice,
cool.
here we go.
Yeah.
But see, that's
You
just
know.
it, isn't it? It's that, and we've talked about this before, but that's just it, and then it's if you've liked a game and you paid for it ahead of time because you know you're gonna like this game, you know you're gonna play this
you
game.
know what to expect.
So that's just it, isn't it? Is that if you're a fan of a franchise, there's no shame in just ordering a game ahead of time. If you're going to pre-order, a lot of people hold off on the pre-order, like, well, we'll just see how it turns out, But if you're a fan of a game like that, there's a market for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are going to do that.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
I will say
There's
that
nothing wrong with that.
On
No,
that,
yeah.
on that audience. Too.
I will say
you
that I've
love
pre-ordered
it
plenty
before.
of games.
I pre-ordered
A lot of times
Lots
you
of
get
stuff.
you get a little perk
Little
out of
bonus.
it too.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
bonus,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you probably got,
DLC.
like you said, you got the bow early. You get like skins early that they potentially won't release, or if you buy it at time of launch, you have to now pay extra for.
Yeah.
You
Like
know.
they're like I can either spend a long time trying to get that weapon, or
Yeah.
I can just go ahead and pay a few extra bucks and get it now.
Yeah.
And like most of them are skins and like the vehicles, but
Yeah.
I was a sucker. I had some gift cards and it was like, here
Yeah,
we
sure.
go. Let's
Yeah,
spend
but in a
some
game
money.
like that, if you're starting out and you can get a few more tools on your belt, like that's
Yeah.
you know that's gonna just make things.
Or a lot of
Yeah.
times it's just like an exclusive something
Yeah.
or other.
You need
that,
to spend those
Well-
gift cards because I've been threatened to use them for like over a year.
That,
You better
that,
fucking use this shit.
Yeah.
that
I'll buy
gift
something.
that gift card has been waiting for Far Cry 5, and after the birthday
Good couple
party
years,
at Joe's, Crab Shack got home and it was like, hey, let's just see what's on sale.
You know what?
And
Fuck it.
Primal was on sale.
Yeah.
If it's
They
still
had
on
a-
sale, I bought that too because
They had a big sale where all of the Far
Everything.
Cries were on sale. Yeah, I saw that.
and it was like, all right. So really, I didn't
Nice.
spend $90. I spent $10.
Nice.
Nice.
It's all
And then-
about monetizing and saving your gift cards.
Yeah.
long
Totally.
enough,
Those season passes though are nice. I was going to throw that out too because I mean you're buying DLCs at potentially if it's $30 more than the game, so you're saying $60 a game, $90 for the whole thing with the season pass, you're getting the extras on top of
3 or 4
Yeah,
DLCs
at $15 a
25,
piece,
20,
15 to
it's
20
Far
a
Cry, dude.
piece.
They're gonna be at least 20
Okay.
a pop. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, so I mean you're paying 30. That's a DLC and a half then if they're running
Yeah.
$20. You
Yeah.
know,
When I got Zelda,
That's-
I got that the full shebang.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I know I'm going to get that stuff.
I did that with Destiny 2 because I was like, well, the first two, theirs was only the first 2 DLCs, but it was like they've even stated right now they're charging $20 a DLC for it.
Yeah.
They were upfront with that at least, and it was like, okay, well, I could buy the season pass for, it's an additional $30. That is 15 a piece, so I'm saving $10.
Right.
Might as well,
Right.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah. And so like for like another probably like I want it to come out in 2018, but I'm not really crossing my fingers too
Yeah.
well. I'm gonna spoil it all for you guys because you're all gonna say this is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm most looking forward to.
Yeah, like I think that would probably be the top 2 games that
Mhm.
people want to come out this year.
Probably,
There's still plenty of other great games coming out, but those 2,
Sure.
the
I'm
top.
a little disappointed that Xbox Live doesn't have Red Dead 2 up for pre-order yet.
Yeah.
It's not because I think it's slated. They're hoping
Yeah,
it
we
might
know
come
for
out
sure
at the
that
end
it's
of the
coming out
year.
That's
this
never
year.
stopped them
It's-
before.
But it's
well,
it's-
no.
Are they also just waiting for? I mean, the hype is pretty built up. I don't
Yeah.
think they're waiting for
I think
that.
if they pre-order, they have to commit to a release date,
Yeah.
yeah.
and I don't know
Yeah.
if they have nailed one
Right.
down yet for it.
No, there's no
No.
Not that
actual.
keen.
I have a PlayStation 4 Pro in waiting. I'm
Ooh,
debating
what?
on whether or not that's going to be the reason
okay.
why I buy that game or not. But if I buy that game, I'm going to go and buy that game and then probably a 4K television too, because that's the way you're going to want to play that game.
Yeah.
And then a free PS4 Pro gets me in that ecosystem since I'm already in the Microsoft ecosystem. Kind of thinking that maybe that's the way to go.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the Persona and all that stuff too. And there's a real good lineup coming out for Sony this year too. I feel like I'm already back a year on that catalog, so I've got catching up to do too.
Sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you're an RPG player, I think
Yeah.
PlayStation is where you want to go.
Yeah.
anyway.
Plus the release of Shadow of the Colossus and all that.
Right.
That's another big PlayStation coming in. Yeah.
So
Um,
yeah, I don't know. It's looking like maybe that's the way to go. Who knows?
So other than that, for myself, there's just one last. Like, it's kind of the hope. It's kind of the same thing. Like, crossing my fingers, hoping it comes out. Is Dead Island 2?
There's been a lot of stuff about that. At one, it was about I think 2 months ago. Saw a lot of news about Dead Island 2.
Yeah.
Like they were like, yeah, it's coming out. It's definitely coming out. It's definitely coming out.
Dead
It's-
Island
it's
Riptide
in-
2 or just
No, it's Dead Island 2. Well, because
Not
Riptide was
Riptide.
well, like because there was Dead Island, and then there was like this weird, like terribly cell shaded,
Yeah.
like sequel to it that
Okay.
like just kind of tanked, and then there was Riptide, which is like 1.5. Or
Yeah.
like
It was like a
1.
DLC. It was like
1.2.
an extra chapter or something.
It was
Like its
it was
own
good.
DLC.
Yeah.
It was like a half a game.
Like a standalone.
Yeah,
I didn't-
it was
I didn't-
actually really fun.
Okay,
You
I
come over
checked
and
out.
play
And I
it.
was like, man, they can't get their shit together.
Yeah, but like an actual, and then there's even like an arcade. I think it's like a platform style Dead Island game that came out that I haven't played because I looked at it and it was just no. But I really want Dead Island 2. I like that game. I like the zombie genre in video games. Of
Yeah, it was fun.
hack,
Yeah.
slash and kill everything.
It was fun.
So
The first Dead Island was a lot of fun.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm gonna throw it around the room here though. Tony, what are you looking for in 2018?
So this is kind of one of those really hope it comes out, but if they're willing to wait, I'm fine with it. Anthem.
Yes.
From BioWare.
Yeah.
You know, as the big caveat to that is though, EA better not start fucking around with it too much, because if they start goofing around with it too much and doing the bullshit Battlefront shit, Battlefront
Yeah.
2,
Like
tons of
microtransactions and stuff like that.
yeah, play to win type microtransactions. You know, it's going to tank the system, and I think they might have finally realized that no, we can't do this. You know, and
You
make
said
this
play to win?
play to win.
I think
Yes.
you meant pay to win.
Or pay to win. Yeah, excuse me.
Paying for just buying ability.
We all play
yeah.
to win,
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
you know what I
plays to
meant.
win.
You guys know what I meant.
We know what you mean.
I just hope everybody
Yeah.
has a good time.
I'm
Well,
killing
yeah,
that guy
hopefully they
first.
don't. I mean, I remember seeing the like all I've seen is
Who let
the
that
video,
Smurf in?
and the video looked good. It
Yeah,
to me the graphics looked great and like interesting story.
yeah.
Random creatures rolling around is always kind of an interesting feature of a game.
It felt like what they, because there had been rumor floating around of a Mass Effect, basically like an MMO,
Okay.
had been floating around. This looks like what they probably had intended to the MMO to be, but it was like, no, we need to make it into a new IP, so they change a few things and then call it Anthem. You know,
Okay.
which is fine. You know, whatever.
All right. Yeah.
But it's that same, like, it looks like in the when you're out fighting, it's that third person overcam perspective, which I know, Ben, you're not a big giant
It doesn't
fan
stay
of.
in first person.
And nobody's certain.
It's not out yet.
Oh,
so
okay.
I
It's
don't
nobody's
know.
certain.
It
The
should just
video
be-
shows
it ought to
everything
be
in third
switchable.
person.
It ought to be up to the fucking player.
It
you know?
should.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think that would potentially be a, like,
Maybe
you
it is. PUBG is first person too, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
knew that.
It used to be
Yeah, I
third
know that.
person. It used to be only third person.
I know.
And now
Either
they've
one.
made
Yeah.
it first person. So
Have you tried
I
that?
understand.
Yes.
Is it any better? Or do you
No.
Not
Nope.
recent.
still a pain?
Well,
in
I
the
guess I
ass?
haven't played it for a few. It's been like a week and a half. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, you guys were here last time. That was our last.
Yeah.
Botched episode.
There's no update to the new PUBG.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that I know.
Apparently, there was an update just about a few days ago for it, but it really hasn't done much.
Well, let's
yeah.
after we finish with the recording, let's have Scott jump on and see if it's
All
any
right.
better.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do some-
I think that's really it. And then obviously Red Dead. I've seen all you guys play shit tons of it. Didn't play it
Yeah.
because it never came out on PC.
Right.
Which,
Same reason I've never played it.
yeah, Rockstar was always like, well, we might put it out on PC. We might. And then
And
never
guess
did.
what? In 15 years, they might.
They might.
They might
Yeah.
still.
It
Yeah.
was just like
hold
Microsoft
your
with
breath.
Halo.
I
you
don't
know?
understand. I mean, all of the other Rockstar games are on PC.
Yeah.
You know?
Nobody knows why either, too. That's the
Makes no
thing.
sense.
Nobody knows why.
People that play PC games don't like Western games.
Yeah. I
That's
had nights where I was meeting like a couple of buddies online, and we would just play poker or liar's dice.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't even play the game. We
Yeah.
just go in and play the mini
That
game.
is- yeah.
and just bullshit
Yeah.
with each other, and it was great. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of fun.
Drink booze and play.
Yeah.
Drink virtual booze and play poker.
Yeah,
The
they
virtual
had
museum,
achievements for that stuff too.
Well, I mean,
Just to
you'd
play-
also drink real beers. Yeah.
What about you, Randy? What did you come up? What's coming up for 2018 in Randy?
Well,
world?
everybody's saying Red Dead. I'm right there with you. Like
Yeah.
I kind of blew that earlier by saying that might be the reason I get a PlayStation 4 Pro. So yeah, there's that. And then Tony was talking about Anthem. Yeah, that's another one. One that I want to play that actually I didn't bring up when we were talking about 2017. But it's more or less towards the end of 2017. I think it was like October release or something. Is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. And it's really funny to watch people stream that game. It's a real weird ass game. I don't know if you guys know what it
Getting
is.
over
Yeah.
it. No, I haven't heard of it.
But it's a PC game. First of all, it's on Steam.
Okay.
But the physics are it's really weird. I'm going to explain this to you, and I want you to just sort of imagine what this looks like.
Okay.
It's a platformer, so you're going left to right, and you're constantly climbing higher up this like challenging climb. Catches is that you're a
Oh.
man in a cauldron,
Yes, you and I have talked
and
about
your
this.
torso is just sort of hanging out of the top of the cauldron, and so it's like a big ball at the bottom of you, and you have
You're dragging
basically
it
like
along.
you have like a pickaxe, and you're swinging this pickaxe, and you're using this to try to like climb over things and get up to the top of this mountain, and it's very funny to watch people.
Huh.
And it's like
I
a real,
have
it's
seen
a real
this.
long.
Have you seen it?
I
Yeah.
have seen this.
It's
So-
like a real long
It's like
pickaxe.
It's physics
right?
based, yeah.
yeah.
And
And the guy's like
It's-
flopping all around.
yeah, and
like,
it's very
Yeah, yeah.
it's very distressing
It's pretty hilarious.
and funny to watch people
Mhm.
stream it.
Mhm.
I haven't given it a try yet, so I want to give it a try at some point. But it's not like a game that you would play. Like it's more just for fun. It's just to dick around with and like and fun to like watch people stream it and like see how frustrated and sad their streams end up because
At the same time, I'm
It's-
sure people get super addicted.
it's
to
very,
it just 'cause
very
it's
hard.
Like that repetitive.
yeah, and then there's some stuff that I can't talk about quite yet, but we'll get to that later.
Sure.
So, but I don't know if it's coming out in 2018 or not. But yeah,
we're
those
all
are
open about these games. I feel like we're not.
yeah, and Anthem. You know, if I didn't mention that, that's another one. Yeah, I know Tony mentioned that too.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Jeff, what about you?
For me, there's a few games. There's a White Wolf game coming out. It's a Werewolf the Apocalypse. This is a pen and paper that they're turning into a PC game. They
Okay.
did Vampire the Masquerade. It was probably like 5-6 years ago. That was pretty good. It's a lot of fun. I'm
Oh,
a
same-
big fan
same
of the
devs?
RPGs.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
so it'll still be a card based.
Yeah, I think it'll be a role based. Yeah,
Situation,
like
yeah.
stats and all of that.
Yeah,
Another
D&D
one, and
back
this is one of the reasons why I might buy a PlayStation 4 is the Shenmue 3 is coming out. This is like an
Oh,
action
that could be cool.
action RPG kind of game. It's really fun.
I think a new Yakuza too.
There is a new Yakuza game coming out. But yeah, Shenmue 3 was one that I remember playing on PlayStation 2, I want to say.
Shenmue
And
2?
Shenmue 2 is on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I watched you play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
That was cool.
And then I was just informed there's a game, there's a like a Metroidvania that's coming out called
Dead Cells.
no, it's called Dandara. It looks a lot like Unepic or a couple other like
Dandara.
it's called Dandara. It's
Okay.
a Metroidvania just like in the classic sense, you know.
Cool.
Retro style.
Dead Cells is another good one that's coming
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I think it's going
I
to hit
think I have heard,
consoles
yeah.
soon. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's kind of like that though.
Yeah.
Metroidvania.
Sounds interesting.
Right. Yeah. I always get different answers because I play more PC than
I get
anything
you. Yeah.
else. So
No,
yeah.
that's good.
So,
That rounds
yeah.
us out here.
It's good, yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Anyway, yeah, those are the ones that I'm looking forward to.
Right. Ben, what about you? What's coming up?
Yeah, I'll make it quick. I got I'm looking forward to A Way Out. It's a co-op prison break game.
Yeah.
Yes,
looks pretty
I've
neat.
seen commercials for this. Or,
And
at least commercials.
Sea of Thieves looks great.
Yeah. Sea of Thieves.
yeah.
Now that's
I
close
watched
to
some
being
video
released,
on
I
that
think.
today, and that looks real good.
Now, tell me, because I watched some video, and from
Yeah.
your take, it looks like it's first person.
Yeah.
that I saw.
Yeah, it is.
So
Yeah.
it looks like
This is a
it's-
first-person pirate game.
It's a first-person
Yes.
controlled
I
RPG.
don't know if you can change that or not, but it's
Yeah,
first
I'm not
person
sure.
in
Like,
every.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have to. Like I'm like that.
Are we
That
talking
looks
like
really good.
Skyrim on boats?
So
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, like you're
Yeah.
gonna have to team up with people to crew a boat.
it's a rare
Yeah.
game,
Ooh.
and so I watched a lot of it today. So I'll tell you what I saw.
Mhm.
Because I was like, that could be pretty fun. Could be pretty
Yeah.
fucking good. So
I'm
like,
intrigued.
so you start and you get a starting quest, and there's a group of you. So it's like you and I think 3 or 4 other people. I think it's like 3 or maybe it's groups of 5. Can't recall. But 4 or 5. And so you commandeer a ship and it is literally like there is a crow's nest. There
Yeah.
are sails. There are anchors. There's someone steering. So you have a crew.
You got to have
and,
people go
you're-
and
you're
work
the
these
captain in
stations.
this
Yeah.
situation?
Well, no.
Well,
no.
you are
could-
part
you
of
could
a-
be the
Oh,
captain.
you
whoever.
could be any of those
Yeah.
things.
And
Oh.
Somebody's
so-
got to go and work the anchor.
Yes.
Somebody's got to work the cannon.
That's
Somebody's got to
awesome.
work
Yeah.
the
And so the wind, you can sort of see which direction it's blowing. If you're up in the crow's nest, there's a flag that you can see like which direction. And it is open world, completely open world.
Yeah.
Shit.
And so these the quests are basically, they read like riddles that you'd see in like a pirate, type
Mhm,
situation.
mhm.
And so and then there's a map that shows a picture of an island as far as like where you go. So you open up like your main map, which is basically in like an admiral's type quarters in
Yeah.
the bottom of the
Captain's quarters.
of a ship, and the map is there, and then you find the island that you're looking at on your quest, and then you are like, okay, we're going this way. One person's going to jump up and
Yeah.
steer this ship, and along the way you're going to experience like
you
storms
may,
and
you may have to go
battles.
through
and you
combat.
gotta not hit other things in the way, because it turns out like not all the stuff is on the map. So
Like
you have to
recent
have someone up in the crow's nest to like look out and
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
tell you sort of to
Cool.
navigate.
You could come across a ship that you
Yeah.
have to fight.
Or change the sails or whatever. And so you get to where you're going. You get out and you're basically looking for like a
Buried.
booty. Yeah.
treasure.
So you get out.
I'm always looking for
And
booty.
along the way there are dangers, like there's some skeletons you may have to fight, or like a shark will kill you or whatever. Fall damage is a thing in there I saw.
Really?
Yeah.
I
so
so
there's-
interesting coming down from the crow's nest.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't just jump on
It happened a few times. It happened a few times during the feed I was watching.
Yeah.
So yes, it can happen.
Our lookout just fell out.
So then you go and you're using your what you know to like try to find what's on this riddle to try to locate where this treasure's at.
X marks the spot.
Yeah, and so you go and you dig up the treasure. You have a shovel. You have like there's other things you can do too that are like make it kind of like sort of endearing in like a way that's like you can appreciate for like having like emotes and stuff like in WoW,
Oh,
where
okay.
where you can play like an accordion and stuff like that.
Sing
yeah.
sea
Yeah.
shanty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's
so you
cool.
find this treasure, you get the treasure, you put it in the ship, and then you're supposed to take it back to a port, and then you get another quest that sends you somewhere
Yeah.
else
Right.
for a different reason to do different things.
And
you-
try not to get robbed in the process.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
Yeah,
ship
you're trying to avoid getting
combat,
robbed by
boarding
other pirate
combat.
crews.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
And,
looks like it can be cool.
Sounds
so-
badass.
It's cool, and there's underwater features and like caves and stuff underwater that you can go into and things of that nature.
Cool.
And it was fucking hilarious. Like
Yeah.
watching, because it's not easy to steer a big ship. That big boy is very heavy. And so there are things that happen. Like if you hit a rock, the hull will become damaged on your
Damaged,
ship
yeah,
and you'll
yeah.
start taking on water. Well, you can go down there and scoop the water out, and you have to have like
Start
everyone sort of
bailing
doing
water.
it. So
Bail,
you're bailing
bail,
it out,
bail.
and then you can go down there with planks and like fix the ship.
Patch the hole.
And then continue on your journey. But if you don't, the ship will eventually sink, and you'll.
I feel like I have many more questions about this game.
yeah,
but we
it's
should,
very good.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
very good from
Yeah.
what I
It
saw.
It looks
sounds
neat.
real
Yeah.
good.
I think. Do we know the date on it? I saw. I believe it's up for pre-order.
I don't know what it's coming up soon. I know
There's
that
something about it on
there
the
is
store, on
there
the Xbox
it's
store.
in beta right now.
Yeah.
Testing, open beta, I think. Or maybe it's closed beta. I think you have to pre-order it.
Yeah.
But I saw like there are also things that you can get like loot and stuff that like sort of affect your journey. So like one of the things that they got was this chest that was crying, like water kept coming out of it, and so when they put it in the ship, it started flooding the hull
Oh yeah.
after a period of time. Then they had to go down and deal with that. Even though they'd hit nothing, it's just an extra mechanic that you have to deal with to get it to port and all this stuff. So there's interesting things along the way like that. So it's cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. It does look good. I forgot where I was there. Sorry. The other game I'm looking forward to, probably the game I'm most eager to try, is GTFO, which is a first-person shooter co-op survival.
Okay.
Like in the style of Left 4 Dead or Payday. But the graphics look like Call of Duty or Battlefield. Like it looks like realistic. I saw assault rifles with dot sights. You're speaking my language right there. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
You spoke about Payday. Payday 2's coming out.
Yes,
Switch. The Switch is getting some hard games coming out to it.
Yeah, they are.
Bayonetta is coming
got
out.
Doom.
That's
Nothing gets. I mean, there's not a lot of games that are more violent than that. That new Doom is pretty good.
right.
Yeah.
I like that whenever Nintendo goes dark.
It's kind of nice because
Nintendo
they
after
do have like
dark.
a lot of family-friendly games.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's their
Well,
bread
they've
and
always
butter,
kind of
though.
been.
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
always kind of been that family friendly.
Yeah.
Right.
Jessica, anything you're looking forward to?
Actually, there's quite a bit I'm looking forward to. So obviously, Red Dead Redemption.
Educate me.
because
Yeah.
I've played that game
Wired.
at least a
Anything
handful
you're
of
looking
times
forward
all
to
the way
besides Red Dead or Far Cry
Yes.
5? Okay.
through. So Far Cry 5 seems kind of cool, but I've never really been able to get into them. But it still looks like it might
Really?
be cool.
Okay.
Soul Calibur 6 is coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fighting
Those are
game?
always some
Hell
pretty
yeah.
good fighting
Good
games.
call out. That's right.
We've got Wolf Among Us 2 is coming out, and the first
Oh.
one was really
Oh.
good. And
I guess
of
I
course
First one
didn't
was
realize that.
real good.
yeah, it was.
That was the first Telltale
Yeah.
game that I ever played.
I played
was a
that
fun
on
one.
Randy's recommendation, and
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
Based off the comic. Yeah.
Yeah, the graphic novel. Mm-hmm. It's good.
Also, Telltale is coming out with what they're saying is going to be the final season of The Walking Dead,
Oh,
which
okay.
that will probably be really fucking good, really fucking heartbreaking, but
Everything that you count on.
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
you're a big fan of the Telltale, so.
So what I'm looking forward to the most, though, is Overkill's The Walking Dead game. It kind of looks like it's a 4-person co-op action FPS sort of game.
Sure.
Overkill?
Overkill.
FPS in terms of like.
First-person shooter.
Yes.
Okay, so we're talking like Left 4 Dead type
Yes.
situation. Okay.
But it's The Walking Dead. Apparently, you're in the Walking Dead universe, and you're in Washington, D.C. They say you get to fight the living, you get to fight the dead, which obviously makes sense. And there's melee and there's guns.
Cool.
I can't remember if I read, like, if you can kind of upgrade your character a little bit. But,
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
it sounds like it might be, like, the next step up from Left 4 Dead's.
Yeah.
Because those
yeah.
are really
Or
good,
Dead
and then
Island,
they kind of
Yeah.
stopped.
And we haven't
coming
seen
out.
those for
Upgrade
a
your
while.
weapons.
Yeah.
Dead Island had like a
Well,
life-
Dead
a
Island,
weapon life
Dead
cycle,
Island
right?
had the upgrade system, but it wasn't.
So maybe something
It's
similar.
a little different between like Left 4 Dead was more of like you don't get anything, like you get what
Yeah.
you get. Here
Yeah.
you go. It's kind of
Yeah.
like
You can't really
Left 4
upgrade.
Dead was good. You didn't
No,
have to
yeah.
upgrade
Oh,
your
Left 4
guy.
Dead- It
Like
kinda
you either
seems
had a
like it
health
might
pack or
be
you didn't, or ammo or you
along
didn't.
that
You know what I mean?
line.
Yeah.
So that would be really cool if that's what it ended up being. So
Yeah.
cool. That'd be fun.
excited for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. Bunch of Walking Dead stuff and Telltale. Surprise, surprise!
Yeah.
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 Shocker.
Loves
Some good.
Telltale.
Yeah, she does, and those are good ones too coming out. So, I'll probably jump in on that Wolf Among Us too,
Yeah, definitely.
for sure. Yeah, do you guys want to take a break and then come
I'm just
back?
gonna run down like just a couple here real quick.
Okay,
That are like
okay.
we just got to mention so people know that they're coming out or hopefully coming out. Biomutant is kind of along
Yep.
the lines of like Fable with gerbils. Also,
Really?
Okay.
Sorry, gerbils?
kind of Fable with like little creatures.
Okay.
Type of game, hack and slash, kind of
Oh,
mix
okay.
and match like what your little character looks like. Crackdown 3, Crackdown,
Yeah.
that's been promised for a while. We
Yeah.
keep seeing this big, huge, like completely interactive, destroyable world around you. When people promise that, it usually takes them a while to produce the game.
Yeah.
There's a Metal Gear Survive.
Metal Gear
Coming out,
Survive
too?
is,
Yeah.
I
It's
think
been in
that's-
like a beta for a while.
I
for
think
a little
so,
bit
Yeah,
now.
yeah. We had God of War for PlayStations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's-
Oh, yeah. God of War
Is that the
big one.
Shadows of?
Well, Shadows of the Colossus.
The
is different.
Shadows
Colossus,
of
yeah.
No, it's not that.
It's
That's
not
coming
that?
out
Okay,
too.
No,
that's
The
something
remaster.
totally different. All right.
Yeah, totally different. God of War, the
You're
what's his face? Kratos?
Kratos, yeah.
You know,
Kratos,
yeah, he's on the commercials.
Yeah, and this one he has a son.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like a Norse or something,
Spoiler.
right? It's like Norse gods, I think.
I'm not sure. I don't know too much about it. I haven't I've seen it's coming out. It's always been one of those big titles that specifically is PlayStation.
Yeah.
So
It's produced. I mean, it's developed at PlayStation's studios. My friend of mine from the old WoW days, she apparently was working on I think 4.
did she make the
Really?
Puke and Piss soundtrack?
No,
Or is
that was
another
some
friend of yours?
chick that we saw at the.
That was not a friend of ours.
That was not a friend of
Right.
ours.
BetaCon?
No.
Was that-
That was at-
was
no, that was at
Your
PAX.
friend,
Oh, okay.
that would be awesome.
Hmm.
I haven't talked to
if
her
we're
in a
talking
while,
sequels, Fall 2. I don't know if you guys ever played that game. It was a PC game.
Nope.
The Fall it's kind of like a side scroller, like Out of This World or Flashback from way back when. These are like
Okay.
they're action side scrollers, and you're a guy that lands on a planet in an exosuit, and it's broken at the beginning, and then it like gradually fixes itself and upgrades and things like that.
Okay.
You're solving these puzzles, and there's a little mystery
Hmm.
to the planet itself. I don't know what Fall 2 is going to be like. but
It's called Fall.
The Fall.
The Fall. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
The Fall.
So okay, I'm thinking of
Um,
Black the Fall is what I'm thinking of, which is a different one.
And it's a really great story if you like puzzles, if you like that kind of like spooky action side scroller
Sure.
kind of stuff. Yeah. The first one was awesome.
Spooky
Okay.
action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's real good.
There's a Mega Man 11 coming out too.
Mega
Hey,
Man
right?
11 is coming
Yeah.
How
out.
could we forget that?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was 2 down on the list there.
Yeah.
Mega Man 11. They're
Never go
they're,
wrong with
they're
Mega
going
Man.
back to the classic platform style, but it's got the
I
it's just
haven't
got
really
the new
seen
look
much
to it.
about
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
It's
gonna
kind of just
fuck
like
that
you
game
take
up.
the old
I've been playing
NES
Cuphead for,
versions
like,
and
months.
put it on a new console. It has slightly upgraded look. Everything is
Is it the more
Just a little
squat
better.
Mega Man versus
Okay. No,
Mega Man
no,
X,
uh,
or like
I would
X
say I
was
think
X
he's
was
more
like
of
a
the
more
X.
leaner,
yeah,
like
he's,
taller, leaner looking one
Yeah.
versus the original Mega Man was real squat.
yeah, he's not a chubby little guy.
Okay.
You know, you're gonna have to change your cosplay around there. Right?
He jumps
Buddy.
like a motherfucker though.
He does
I mean,
jump. He he
yeah.
charges up the beam. He looks exactly like
Little
he
guy's
did
got hops.
in the first couple ones. He's got the beam hand, not a gun.
Right.
Look for it. That's coming
Yeah.
out. That looks great.
I don't think I've ever beat a Mega Man game in my entire life.
Oh, I'm going to tear this up because I've been playing Cuphead for months. This is going to be a walk
I
in the
think it
park.
was- what was the one with Metal Man, Woodman? Is that 3
That
or
was
2?
2.
2?
That was
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
I-
one that I've played the most of.
I went through 2 completely.
Nice.
By myself.
Yeah.
I never
Killed
got
Wily?
all the way through
Yeah.
that one. I beat a couple of the bosses, but I never got all the way through
Didn't
it.
we meet the guy that did the?
We did the art,
Who
the
was it?
cover
Was it me
art
and you?
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was the three of us.
I think that was at
There's a BetaCon last year,
Was it
Was
BetaCon
it
last year?
Beta or Retro.
or retro. Excuse me,
remember.
I
first
feel
year.
like it might have been
first year we
retro.
went to
Yeah,
retro.
He gave a
panel
Yeah.
He did a
presentation.
panel talk,
Yeah.
if you will.
He's
About
a
how he
really
was-
It's
He
the
was
guy
told-
that
he was
made
told
the
to put
cover
the
art
gun.
for
Yeah.
Mega Man 1 and 2.
So,
and Mega Man 2 was the big one that got the big.
Or no,
boost.
it wasn't 1, it was 2.
It was
Sorry.
2.
Sorry.
That's legit.
Where he's holding the
Yeah.
'cause
pistol.
He
I
told,
wouldn't
he was
mind
told to
meeting
draw
that
a guy with a gun versus
Yeah.
and,
Right.
You know,
Oh, yeah, he's
Mega
like-
Man doesn't hold a gun. He's got a cannon.
Yeah.
Needless to say, he's been criticized for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't his decision; it was people above him.
They just told him what to do.
That's
and
what
he did
it's.
it.
Yeah,
Well, nobody cares about the reasoning.
Yeah.
yeah.
All they want to do is bitch about something.
I'm glad that he didn't have a Twitter handle when that happened.
Mhm. That'd have been the end of his.
Oh,
career.
Yeah.
He did a
Jeez.
lot of art, though.
2 more last little ones before we move on to news or take a break. Soul Calibur 6 is coming out
Yes.
this year. Hopefully, I'm hoping. I haven't heard a
Just
date,
mentioned a little about that.
Yeah.
but yes, Soul Calibur 6 is coming out.
As far as
and-
fighting games, Soul Calibur is probably
Yeah,
my
it's
up
go-to. That's,
I mean, I
that's a
think
solid.
Soul
that's a
Calibur
solid.
2 is probably
It's good.
like one of my top 3
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
fighting
Over
games.
Sure.
overall, yeah.
they're fun.
It's good.
Yeah. And then there was what was it for PlayStation 4? Ace Combat.
Uh-huh.
7 or 8 is coming out.
The
I mean,
old
as far as
dogfight,
yeah.
flight sims go,
Yeah.
that's,
They're fun.
Ace Combat is probably they are like the bar, like
Yeah.
It was always though Ace Combat, and then the old on the PC, the Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh, yeah,
Those
that's
were
a
the
good
two
one.
big
Oh.
ones
Mhm.
for like flight.
My
Flight
flight
games.
sim was X-wing versus TIE Fighter, but you know.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
that's going real old school.
Mhm.
Hashtag
That's cool.
not my flight sim. Put that out there. Get that trending.
I think Tony's gonna spit out his.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what's basic.
All right. Yeah.
Plus many more games.
Yeah, there's
that
going to
are
be a
going
lot.
coming out.
It's going to be
a lot of stuff in
I can't
2018.
promise a repeat of 2017. That would be like
That'd
a
be
needle in a
terrible.
haystack.
But hey, man, if Red Dead could
Right.
at least come out this year, that
that would make
fantastic.
that would make it worth it, wouldn't it?
Are you listening, Rockstar?
Yeah.
I'm
listening?
I'm willing to bet they're probably not.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd take that. Probably not.
I don't know.
Okay, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about Nintendo Labo, Overwatch League a little bit, and some rumors regarding one of Microsoft's long-lost IPs. We'll be right back. Tony, did you have some news?
Yeah, I have a couple pieces of Nintendo off their most recent discussions. What do they call it, Randy? The
Forums?
The Direct?
Yeah, the Direct.
Chat chits.
Nintendo Direct.
Yes,
A mini Direct this week.
mini Direct this time. Well, they talked about new Donkey Kong Country,
Ooh.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
What?
So-
That's like an
Sounds like a
oxymoron.
frozen yogurt.
Yeah,
This is on the Switch?
on a Switch.
Yeah.
And then speaking of Switch,
Goes with coconut and pineapple.
Nintendo Labo has been
Labo.
announced.
Those are weird.
What's this?
So it's real weird. They are basically like this cardboard. I want to say it's like cardboard build your own peripherals. So it's a sheet of cardboard or
Like
sheets
Google-
of
like Google
cardboard.
cardboard?
This actually.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
So and then it's got like stamped like pop out perforations. Yeah.
Okay.
So like there's one that's like a robot kit. So you make like these little robots and you do shit with it with like
What?
the controller integrates into it.
Oh.
So that
Okay.
and then you have software that's also associated with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the
It's like
whole
a
thing.
red-
The
For your
Switch
Nintendo.
controller
Yes, the
fits
little
into your
Yeah.
cardboard robot
yeah.
Yeah.
and does
Well, there
Robot.
are when you okay. So when
It does robot.
Right? Does the robot use the controller in some way? Does
No.
it move?
No,
it's not like Rob the
You're going to
Robot.
be hitting the
It's not
buttons
Robbie the
and
Robot,
moving
but
the
it's
stick.
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm like. Why? Okay.
there's also like a cardboard. There's also another set that's like a cardboard with like a cardboard piano. So you pop it all out, you put it together. It's a
no,
little
that makes
piano.
sense. That makes
awesome.
sense because
Yeah.
there's you're going to be playing keys or buttons
Keys
on a
and
piano.
those,
Yeah.
those.
But back
hits
to the,
are-
I'm stuck on the robot. I don't know.
I
why.
don't
I'm
know
sorry.
exactly. It's there's
You
a
can watch the
trailer
video.
for it.
Would it?
Yeah.
Does that somehow make it easier for me to control the game?
No.
if
It's
in this robot.
No. So each
Okay.
there's
Okay.
two sets. One's like $70. The other's like $80. So they're not cheap.
Okay.
But it comes with this cardboard, perforated cardboard stuff,
Eh?
and software for it. So each one has software, and so the robot's
So that it works with
one.
the Switch.
So it works with the
Gotcha.
Switch, and
All
then,
right.
then there's like almost like a clubhouse kind of thing, or what they call. It's like a multi-pack kind of thing. So it's like the piano and a few other things.
Okay.
And so it's and then you have software that are related to both. And the robot is like a.
Would you
I
hold
wanna
it? Would
say-
you be holding it? Maybe it just uses the accelerometer, like leaning it.
I
This
want
way
to
and
say
that way
it's
or
like
whatnot.
yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
something like that. There's like pulley systems with it, from what I've heard. and
It's fucking.
seen.
I
Okay.
am not
Yeah.
playing a
It's,
video game
it's
that
like
has
a backpack
pulleys.
peripheral.
Yeah,
You
it's like a
wear-
backpack.
I got a
yeah.
picture of it
Nah.
right here,
Nah.
Let me
but
take a look.
you hold maybe it's controllers in either
Yeah.
hand, and then there's
Sorry,
also
sorry.
a tether to your like ankle, and you
Oh.
will like create motion with
Yeah.
this.
Wow, that's a
Robot.
lot bigger than I expected.
It sounds like a terrible fucking idea.
That's a lot
No,
bigger than I
it
expected.
looks
I
kind of
believe
neat. It looks
the
kinda-
picture
it looks-
is a
it looks
digital
like he's like a mech,
representation
like
of
he's
what
a
you
mech
see.
warrior,
It's
and
like-
you're bow,
yeah.
bow, bow. So it
There
just
was-
gives you a
There was a movie. There were
robot jocks. I'm right there with you, bro.
So-
Yeah,
so
where the
classic.
So
here was a-
classic,
Yeah.
absolute classic.
There was
Yeah.
a more recent one with.
So here's
Pacific
more of
Rim?
no
a
Pacific Rim's.
No.
sucks.
No, there was one. I think it might have been Hugh Jackman
yeah, there
and
was
him
one.
and his son.
Yes,
They
Yeah.
make the robots, but they control. It's like Rock'em
Yes.
Sock'em Robots almost.
that
Yeah.
that was actually a decent. It wasn't bad. What was that called?
I
Why
don't
am I drawing a
remember.
blank on that?
I know that you were gonna. I know you're
Oh
asking.
my god,
Was it like Steel?
Real steel.
Yes, Real Steel.
Yeah,
Steel.
it was
Yeah.
pretty good. It was,
Steel was the Shaquille.
it was
O'Neal.
Yeah,
but no,
which was
Robot
like the
Jocks.
Superman Steel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
right?
So anyway, it's a backpack peripheral. You have a helm type thing you wear, pulleys left and right hand and left and right foot, and then what ends up happening is that translates to an on-screen version of
like a mech,
you being like a
robot.
mech. Yeah,
I get it. That's just
No,
for a
it
kid to
adds-
get
it
into
adds
the
reason.
thing.
Yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
somebody's going
All
to
that
pay
too. That's
and
cool.
you put on a helmet and goggles.
And
It's
also,
like
I
you're in
believe
the
that's the
cockpit.
more
That's not even a
spendy.
helmet.
Right.
Those
That's
are like
I get it.
sunglasses with resistance bands
Yeah.
around your feet and ankles.
Basically,
if you want
yeah.
that experience, just go in your closet, everybody.
Ooh.
Get your resistance bands.
Soloflex and Nintendo could team up to make like a cardio fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, copyright.
Nintendo
You
has
heard it here
always
first.
been king of the
Weird.
accessories.
Don't put the bands on me and just give me like
Scott,
ankle monitors to like kick. And that's fine. Don't give me the resistance band and all that.
just buy it and shelve it, and in 20 years, it's going to be
Right.
as valuable as an unopened power glove. Think
Right.
about that. Think about that.
That's not worth that much.
I don't think. Yeah, I think you're
Or,
overestimating
okay,
the power of that.
You bought a Robbie the Robot and you never opened it, bro. It's new old stock. What the? Oh,
The track and field mat for the Nintendo
Yeah.
was fucking bomb.
What if you had
Oh,
one
I
of those
know.
unopened
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, those are fun.
How do you know?
Nintendo-
We don't have
You guys
everything
are
out?
overestimating a lot of those prices.
you had
and
one,
those
I would know
prices
about
are
it. You would
not
tell me.
very expensive.
Oh, I
feel
don't
like
think
Scott would be
mat,
like, dude,
if you can
got one of
find a
these
working mat,
things.
I
guys
have
are-
Matt.
So
Yeah.
so that stuff.
But-
we're talking about Nintendo accessories. Come on.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
No, he's
Yeah.
got a power
Yeah,
pad.
I have a power pad.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't have an unopened boxed one,
Well,
but I mean,
who the
like
fuck cares about that? You're gonna
you
use
do.
it, aren't
You were just saying.
No,
Were
was
you
it?
not?
That was
You-
Ben.
I said
You
that the
fucking
mat
jackass.
was an awesome accessory.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about price.
No, it was fun. Power pad
Ben,
was fun.
Ben was talking the unopened box.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, buy yourself buy both Labo kits and just shelve them, and then just trust me on that.
Who knows?
That's-
Yeah,
that's one thing.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
You can tell when this happens. There's a trend with Nintendo, by the way. I'm going to point this out to you, and you're going to be like, "Yep, that sounds about right." When Nintendo makes a console that seems to sell well, they will take these weird ass risks and start making
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
They did it with the Nintendo. Well, that's why you have the Power
Yeah.
Glove and Rob the Robot, and you
They even
have
did
the,
a little with the
Fuck.
SNES too.
Yeah. And then now that they're killing it with the Switch, they're like, I don't know, let's fucking sell some cardboard.
Yeah.
And here you go. And so,
Labo.
because first and foremost, remember, Nintendo evolved out of a card company. They're a toy company first and
Right.
foremost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising that they come out with this type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
They still have
it's
a
wild.
card producing branch. I think they still make playing cards.
Well, that's what the whole Pokemon thing,
Yeah.
like Pokemon card game, is out there, and that's
Yeah.
that's where they probably make a decent chunk of money.
Word.
But yeah, so there's an ebb and flow to this whole thing. Nintendo will be a little bit more, when they did the Wii and they did the Wii U and all that stuff. It's like
The Wii had a
The-
ton of accessories,
and also those were sort of when you think in terms of like a video game system that's a toy, that's as
Yeah.
close as you can get.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Totally.
And the Switch basically integrates all of that and then makes it even better. It basically just capitalizes on exactly what that did and then makes it better.
Just seeing that picture explains so much.
Yeah,
Like, I can
yeah.
totally see
Right,
kids.
yeah.
Those are
I
some
would
good
totally
pictures.
I can
want
see
a
like to
robot
describe
jockey.
Tony
Yeah.
telling me about it made no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing the picture, I can see
Yeah.
kids lining up to buy their cardboard robot
Yeah.
suits and
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
home and just fucking.
So the
Yeah.
spirit of what
Yeah.
Ben's saying is that if you're not familiar with Nintendo Labo, Google that shit.
yes,
Totally.
It's neat.
It looks like a lot more interesting than it sounds like it is. Maybe. I think.
Cool.
Well, yeah.
All
I
right.
feel like with the Switch being so popular, the Nintendo is like playing on that. Oh, let's
Yeah.
see what we can do.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see what
Why
we
not?
can
Yeah.
do,
That's what I'm saying. They're making
Right.
enough money. They're willing to take risks
Yeah,
right
the
now. They're
Virtual
like,
Boy,
no, I
I
don't
bet you
know.
Yeah, they'll probably sell. They'll probably move 500.
They're selling these
1,000
for
units.
$69.99 on the
They're gonna
cheap
sell.
end.
It's going to sell.
yeah,
And I think
$69.99
80
to $79.99. Yeah,
And,
So 70,
and
80
you
bucks.
will go out and you will buy them. That is a command from Nintendo, and Reggie doesn't give a fuck, and you will buy that shit. And you will stockpile it brand new in box,
Ownage.
unopened. Ben's already thinking about doing it.
Neither
Yeah.
does Janice.
But guess
Just
what?
do it
When
in
you
the
go
corner
do that,
over there.
they still get your money.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You'll get it back later, probably. But
Yeah.
Tony, what else we got?
So, Overwatch League has started now.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's going pretty strong. There have been some upsets.
Yeah, I've
now
seen,
just recently. Apparently, it was going pretty by the book, as you might say.
Okay.
The top tiered teams were winning left and right. Now, apparently, it looks like that some underdogs. are
Yeah,
coming
I
in.
gotta ask, like,
Yeah.
who are our top tiered teams?
I honestly don't know. I'm not a big esports person.
I think they were.
Is there
I
a
think they were.
Korean
I
team?
think they were banking on Dallas being
Just
one
gonna
of the
throw this out
premier
there.
teams.
Really?
Because Seagull, who's like a big esports, especially when it comes to Overwatch, he's a big name. He's on that team, like the Michael Jordan of
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. For whatever that means.
I heard New York was supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, they're all
the New
actually
York
pretty
team is supposed to be
well
pretty
good.
I think actually New York team was one of the ones that got upset. If I remember
really?
correctly.
There's been some,
Yeah,
good.
some of the Korean teams from was it Apex, the esports league over there, it just came straight over.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, no shit.
part
Okay.
and parcel, the whole team
Yeah.
would come over.
Yeah.
And they,
But I could see there's probably a bigger dollar value here. Like if Blizzard's backing it, they're probably
Sure.
dumping
Or Robert
a lot
Kraft.
of money.
Didn't he buy a team?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Why
I think
not?
so.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think you did.
It is, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
is official.
When Robert Kraft owns your team,
legitimization.
you've made it. I think
No.
I think it's it. This is it. This is weird. It's weird
Yeah.
that and those matches. I don't know if you guys have watched them. Some of them are pretty damn good. Like they're intense, and some of them are kind of like just people get bowled over, and it's like that's no fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just like any sport you watch. But
Was that Twitch? What were we watching that on, or was that just the?
we did watch a couple games. Yeah, we watched some of the early
Overwatch League
games.
feed? That was like
Yeah, that was on Twitch.
That
So
was on
they've done everything from Twitch to I think you can watch the old replays on YouTube. They even offer them available through the if you're on PC the Blizzard app,
okay.
the
Yeah.
little Battle.net app.
Yeah,
There's a tab just for Overwatch League to watch games.
Yeah.
that's cool.
I mean,
Like,
there's it's
crazy.
It's crazy to me how many people I just realized like how many people are actually into it because there are people that I work with that are talking about it and that are
Oh,
into
really?
it. People that I didn't even know were like into that
Video
type of
games and
stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe they're not. Maybe they're just into this. I don't know. Is that
Yeah.
a thing?
it's
probably.
fun.
Watching people play video games
It's
is a
fun.
thing now.
Yeah,
I guess.
Non-gaming
I've been
doing
people
it for
watch
years.
it.
Always
Yeah.
been a thing.
I've been
Yeah.
watching.
Where you guys
I've been watching you guys play Resident Evil,
yeah,
Oddworld.
I guess you're right.
We were talking about Shenmue earlier. Yeah,
Right.
Right.
I think
I want to sit
people-
and watch somebody play.
like crowds of people watch it.
Right.
Crowds of people watching
Yeah.
is a little different.
People
though.
But,
that don't play.
But I
are
even, I
watching
mean,
it.
it's
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
cool.
I play, on Xbox, nothing serious, but like I'll play. I don't even play like seasons or anything like competitively. But watching people play it, like you get a little bit more of an appreciation as far as like, oh well, that was a really good play. Like you know what I mean? Like a little bit more in depth.
Yeah.
Like that was a really good play. Like that, I wouldn't have thought of that or whatever. But they're all PC driven too, so they're only playing on PC.
Really?
Yeah, but it's still just it's the same game. It's just fun to watch.
They were all trained to play it. They were all communicating with
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, they have like training facilities and
Yeah.
shit, and like it's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
you're-
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
You're watching it and you're kind of thinking to yourself, like, I know when I watch like football and baseball and basketball, I can't do that shit,
Right?
Yeah.
but I'm still
That's
gonna
why-
bitch.
I mean,
But
I'm
when
sorry,
you
that's
watch
why I watch
E-League-
sports,
Yeah.
like, oh my god, that is an amazing thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would never have done
Yeah.
that in my entire life.
But
And
fuck
it's
you
really
for not
cool.
doing it just a
Yeah.
little bit better
Yeah.
at the same time.
And, like-
so like watching Twitch for me when people are doing like speed runs of Mario 64.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's like
Whoa,
wow, yeah.
that's fucking cool.
But that is something. See, like that's the thing about video games, and I think maybe this is part of the allure is that I can do that. You can do that.
Yeah.
Like it is possible
Oh,
for
it
you to
is
do
possible.
that. This is
Yeah.
not like an athletic feat or
Yeah,
something that
right.
is out of range for you as a person. Like you can maybe do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You
have
see- you see
nearly
the game you
dedication
played.
Yeah,
to
I don't
that kind of a thing, but like
I would never
it's
do it.
really good.
provided he's using like a standard, he or she is using a standard controller, and we saw there were some guys that had like the old 60s style,
Oh, the keyboards.
bell click keyboard,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the mechanicals.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mechanical
Holiday Inn
keyboards,
Express
yeah.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah, it's a
A
noisy
lot of
affair.
a lot of
Like,
those guys
you know,
really like the
you
mechanical
can set it up, and
keyboards.
theoretically,
Yeah.
if you've
Yeah.
got fingers and you're playing the game, you
Mechanical's
you
nice
possess the
because
ability to do
when you've
everything
hit that
you saw.
button.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That's the draw to a mechanical keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You fucking know when you hit that button.
I get it. I like
It
it.
is-
I-
it is
I had one.
absolute.
I had
Yeah.
one for
Yeah.
a while, and it was good.
So next up is Epic, the gaming studio that brought you things like Unreal
Unreal Tournament 2.
Unreal Tournament,
You
Unreal
asking
Tournament,
or
and all
telling
that.
me?
Oh.
Yeah. Brought you Unreal.
Okay.
They have a big game you guys might have heard of, Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fortnite. Remember, I think.
Junior version of PUBG there.
Yeah, there's a mode in there that I think we brought up about a couple months ago. That kind of there's some legal stuff with PUBG. Those guys.
Yeah.
So, anyways, they have another game called Paragon.
Paragon.
So this is a MOBA style game. So the
MOBA.
MOBA,
Okay.
not a Moab, MOBA.
MOBA.
What does MOBA stand for?
You got me there.
It's like
Massive-
multiple or multiplayer or multiple online battle
Average-
arena or something
average
like that.
players or something like that.
Oh, like a League of Legends.
So it's your League of Legends,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
those kind of things.
Gotcha.
They have a MOBA called Paragon.
Okay.
So with Fortnite, with the popularity of, or with the success of Fortnite, people have been worried that they were going to shut down Paragon. Well, unfortunately, we just got the news that apparently they are shutting down Paragon as of April 26th.
Okay.
Focusing on their other MOBA?
No, focusing on, well, yeah,
What are they
Fortnite.
switching to?
Yeah.
Fortnite. They're gonna basically just they're all in on Fortnite at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big.
When did
Team
the
battle.
other game come out, though? Just curious if you know.
It
that.
was
Like,
2016. I don't remember
Oh,
the exact
okay.
month.
so it's been out
So it's
for
only a
little
couple
while.
years. I mean, Fortnite's been out around. I think Fortnite came out in
It's 2017.
2017.
Right? Yeah.
Was Paragon maybe like, let's see if we can do these things?
Well, Fortnite was at
and then we're going to make
PAX.
another game.
Yeah.
They had a big
Do
presence
better.
at PAX last year. When we were
Yeah,
there.
but you know, I mean, them shutting down like
But Fortnite's not even released yet, really.
No.
Fully.
no,
Yeah.
well, yeah, it was originally a Steam only game, and it was I think it was like $20 to buy it.
Yeah.
And it was kind of that kind of third person, but it was like there was a bunch of different modes to it. The one has
Alright.
become the battle royale is what it's called.
Right.
What they
PUBG.
call it. Your PUBG.
yeah.
Yeah.
So with them shutting down though their MOBA, that's kind of a big deal because people, you know, apparently the MOBA was doing well.
Yeah, a lot of people
also,
playing that, huh?
You know, I mean, those MOBAs are real popular. I mean, there's a reason League of Legends, Dota 2 has stuck around as long as they have.
Dota, yeah.
You know,
Well, and it's also, I mean, that's a big esport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
League of Legends is
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially when you're
Been going
talking
on
like
for years, yeah.
like we've been talking Korea and stuff like that with Overwatch.
Aren't those both Blizzard products? They're both like in the WoW realm.
No. So the original Dota
Mm-hmm.
was a mod for Warcraft 3.
Okay.
So it was called Defense of the Ancients.
Right. Does
So it was
not
like-
take place in the Warcraft universe then?
No, technically no.
But these are Blizzard products.
No, none
it's not.
none of them now. Dota 2 is not a Blizzard product. Heroes of the Storm is the Blizzard MOBA.
But the one that's the esport, the League of Legends,
That's not a Blizzard. No,
really
League of
No.
Legends aren't those Blizzard characters?
No.
Aren't those
No.
Dota 2 is
You're
made
thinking
by
of Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm is-
the same thing.
So Blizzard
Okay.
got in
It's
it
a lot
real
like
late.
League.
Like
Really?
they waited a long time. League of Legends was always its own
Yeah.
deal. Dota 2, I
not know
believe, is put out by Valve.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
That makes sense.
And
Oh,
That
wow.
makes
yeah.
sense.
Okay. Okay.
so that's why it's one of the bigger Steam games out there.
Mhm. They know how to push that shit too.
Yes.
There's a top of every page on that story.
So we got a couple more little stories here.
Okay.
So we talked about, especially, I was talking about one of the games that I'm looking forward to is Anthem.
yes. Yes.
Apparently, BioWare is doubling down on this game.
Yeah, I saw that.
Meaning.
So what they've done is they've allocated basically the majority of their staff in both their Edmonton and Austin offices
Oh, okay.
to developing Anthem. Because I think that I have a feeling like part of this is they've got a deadline crunch from EA,
Oh.
which I don't like because
yeah.
your corporate overlords telling you what to do is kind
yeah,
of a
you don't
bad
want
thing.
to force it out when
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
ready. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Battlefront 2. You forced out this, and then you also stuck on top of it a a pay to win situation with the loot crates, and that didn't turn out well.
No.
But apparently they're doubling down, so they've got a small staff remaining on their Star Wars MMO.
Oh yeah,
So they still
Yeah.
have a small
that's
staff
still
running
making them
that.
some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they've still got a small staff. Apparently, they're still also working on a Dragon Age 4.
I did hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is a real thing.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna
I
was
assume
glad
it's
to
gonna
hear
be
that.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, there's
That's going to be one of those that we'll probably pre-order,
Right.
huh, Jess? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Just
probably
because.
just
you
do
and
that.
me at least, because we both, and probably Randy too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Put a
we
lot
were all
of
three of
time
us
into
are
those
real
games.
into them.
I've not played any of the Dragon Ages.
They're
pretty
good.
good.
I would
Are they?
would
Pretty good.
snag them.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't have the Origin app, you can grab them on there. Otherwise, you can grab the first one on Steam, and then the other two are only
Yeah.
available on Origin.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have the Origin app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have all. I feel like
Speaking
I
of
have all.
PC
Yeah.
games, we were talking about League of Legends a second ago. I'm just going
Yes.
to pause you real quick. That's a Riot Games developer.
That's
Uh,
right. Riot.
Publishers,
Okay.
though, which I
Okay.
wasn't aware of, are Riot Games, obviously, Garena, and guess what? Tencent is one of the publishers. I didn't realize that, and they're
Really?
big into like the mobile category.
Yeah.
Tencent
Yeah.
is like rich as fuck. They
Worth
Yeah.
more than 10 cents.
high stakes.
They're one of the biggest mobile developers, aren't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
own a lot of
Huh.
money.
Really?
Yeah,
They're like
So-
Zynga big,
so-
or
not that well. I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Almost. Almost.
They're
Yeah.
up there though. Anyway, circling back, we were talking about that a minute ago.
So last little bit of news. It's more. It's like quasi confirmed rumor. So I know Jess, you'll like this. Ben,
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, the old Fable series. Apparently, there are. It's quote unquote rumored to be bringing back Fable. Microsoft's bringing them back.
Okay.
So apparently, this one is being developed by the same studio behind Forza Horizon series. So Playground Games.
Really?
Yeah. So apparently they've been upping their
Curious.
staff.
All right.
They've been upping their staff.
All I'm gonna ask is, well,
You can ask
I
what
mean,
you
it's you can ask what you want. Ask it. Ask
Sure.
it. I can't answer it
Are they-
necessarily.
Don't call it open world if it's not fucking open world.
Okay.
Don't tell me it's multiplayer if it's not multiplayer.
Yeah.
All right. Don't. This is.
We don't
Fable.
know yet.
do
We
it.
don't know yet.
Nothing but disappointment comes out of this fucking franchise.
I've only ever played the first one.
New
And
studio.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember enjoying the game,
Yeah,
but
I played all three of them.
the
2 was real good.
the promise that they had
Oh.
at the very beginning was like,
Mm-hmm.
Didn't
I want
quite.
to play
They
that.
never.
I want
They
to
never.
have sex with.
They
the
were
game.
promising Fable 3 when at the launch of Fable 1.
Yeah.
They were telling you were going to do all this stuff and you were
Yeah.
going to be able to have
It was
go
fun.
wherever you want.
There was a whole lot of fun in Fable 1.
Despite
And it
all
was
their
like, come
broken
on.
promises, like I really did like all three
Yeah.
games.
I liked Fable.
I enjoyed Fable 1.
Yeah. Fable
It's
2 and
just-
3.
there's-
A lot of people
Yeah.
shit on 3.
I
but
agree with that.
I like
I liked it.
Don't prom like.
I
same
couldn't
thing
finish
with,
3. I remember I told you I
No
couldn't
Man's
finish
Sky.
3. I got there's like a switch I can't flip. I can't
Somebody
get
had to be the first to make a
Absolutely.
promise and drop it, right?
Yeah.
So it happened to be Fable.
Okay.
Can we make that like an action or like,
I'm into it.
Well, I mean, they're
I'm
like,
excited.
God damn it, the game got caught fabling.
I'm
All right, there we go.
It's a verb
All
now.
right,
I got
we're gonna
fabled.
use that
Yeah.
as a-
I'm glad to hear that that it's back.
I will
in
say,
the,
Playground Games, their other products, I enjoy thoroughly.
Forza Horizon. Yeah,
I
you
totally
and I
enjoy
have
thoroughly.
played
Yeah.
a fuck ton of that with each other.
Those are
you
Man,
know.
you
good
played
games
Forza
too.
Horizon?
No, you have
Never
not played
heard you
thoroughly.
mention that before.
I've played
Never
much
heard you
more
mention
without
that.
you.
Oh no, you have. Yeah, no. But we've
I've been
had
trying to get you to play it a little more thoroughly, but
yeah.
I think
You don't
I think
wanna
I've
race
honestly only
against
raced with you
Ben.
maybe a handful of times. Anyway,
Well, there were a lot of nights, drunken nights on Forza Horizon 1 where we're hanging out at your place.
yes,
Because I didn't have the Xbox 360 at the time.
No,
And
right.
but we would go play zombie mode. And
Oh yeah, dude.
and a lot of the Horizon I liked was just watching you play.
That's the best. That's the best. That's the best driving scenario
Yeah.
to play. It's car tag. You're playing
Yeah.
car tag.
Yeah.
It's not a race. You're just playing car tag.
It is
awesome.
it is
No.
great.
Awesome.
If they added like a legitimate like hot pursuit to that game, that series
I don't know.
of games.
I have Need for Speed
That
Hot
would-
Pursuit, and it's
Well, no.
No. If they put Forza Horizon Hot Pursuit, I think Forza Horizon has much better driving mechanics
yes.
than Need for Speed.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And they don't on purpose make fucking cars turn in front of you just because they can.
It's all part of your driving skills,
I'm
Tony.
gonna say Forza. Yeah, sometimes they do that
Yeah.
shit.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
not as frequently though. I remember playing.
Okay.
I remember playing.
That's what the Y button's for.
No, I remember playing multiplayer
one,
races. The more recent Hot Pursuit on the 360.
Need for Speed. Yeah.
Need for Speed we would be
It would
running
Hot Pursuit 2.
Well, it was just they just called it hot pursuit
Okay.
or whatever. We would be playing, and like shit would just like. I remember I'd be the last one in the line because you and your brother took off on me, and then
Yeah, that's
Literally-
right.
every fucking time I
checks
trying to go through an
Yeah.
intersection,
Somebody pull in front of you.
somebody pulls in front of me. It's every single fucking time. Every
Yes.
time. And you hit
Yes.
them twice,
Are
and
you, now, wait a minute.
and now you've got the
Are
cut
you-
scene.
Are you in the oncoming lane? Are you like,
No, not in the
expect,
oncoming lane. I'm
okay.
in my lane.
Okay.
And they turn fucking left in front of me. Those motherfuckers that turn left in front of you,
Okay. Gotcha.
I will tell you right now,
we could
they're
go
always
on-
at fault.
We can go on about this
Yeah,
for. That's
I
a
much
whole different
prefer-
podcast,
like-
bro.
The braking and the turning at high speeds, I think, is much more intuitive on the Forza Horizon
Forza,
games.
for sure.
Yeah, than the Need
I'm
for
curious
Speed.
to see what they do with this Fable thing because,
Yeah.
man, I
mean,
wanted to
Can
like
you
all the
ride
Fables.
cart horses or something in a race? Because they're going to do it.
I would really like them to
I don't know.
decide if they're going to do another one or not.
Yeah.
like the-
because there was a Fable 4.
It's supposed to.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
but
it was
died,
supposed to be
right?
like
Yeah.
well, and that was the thing. It was going to be like a MOBA game, like a
Well, that's the thing. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be multiplayer, but you couldn't. You could only join one. I could only join one. Have one person join my game,
Right.
And if you Tony joined me, you weren't your character.
yeah.
You
I
were-
was
you were
your
you were-
sidekick.
You were like some
sidekick.
little
You were my
fucking
little sidekick
dude.
douche.
Yeah.
And you could level up the sidekick douche, but you're not leveling up your character
Yeah.
at that point.
No, apparently 4 though was a lot of the reading I did before they canceled it, and it was damn near a finished game. It wasn't.
Yes,
it wasn't
we've
really.
covered that.
want-
We've covered that quite extensively
Yeah.
in our
But it
history
wasn't-
on this
If
show.
it's a big blue box or whatever the Molyneux that guy
Yeah,
that
but it wasn't.
fabricated Fable. If
It wasn't
his
the
product,
same.
I would expect disappointment if it's coming from Playground Games and was that 3. Who do they work with?
They're Microsoft. They're owned by Microsoft.
Studios. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Then it could be cool. I'm intrigued. That
I mean,
could
develop it or don't.
Yeah.
Just fucking make up your goddamn mind. Like, I'm sick of hearing about, like, oh, just do it or
be,
fucking
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
What are you sick of hearing about? Oh,
Wait,
that was
do that
pretty
again.
good. That was pretty good, Ben.
You only get one.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
what I got for the news, by the way, gentlemen and
All right.
lady.
I'm a
So-
classy lady.
Hashtag me too. I'm a classy lady.
Ben,
Hashtag
Yeah, but-
not
Oh,
a
wait,
what
that
do
was
you have
probably
for
not
us?
the right hashtag to use.
Oh,
was
dude,
it?
I got a couple questions here for the. If you guys want to play a little trivia, Jeff, do you have any questions? You do?
Right.
I've got a lot of random. Well, not a lot. I have like 6 or 7 random trivia questions. We can go back and forth.
Okay.
You wanna? Does that sound kosher?
We do that.
Let me just test something here.
very good.
It's working.
All right.
Sounds
Let's
good.
hear that
You
buzzer.
know what? I'm glad we got that back up and running. That was
Yeah.
what a struggle that was. That was a good struggle. That was a struggle of about what 3?
We had to
struggle
we had
was
to
real.
create it
Episodes?
ourselves.
It is real.
Oh God! Just to get a buzzer to work. Yeah. How sensitive is that? Huh? Pretty
That's
good.
what she said.
Yeah. That's what he
All right.
said.
So this first quote.
Yeah.
You're jumping right into it, aren't you?
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Ooh.
It's that
It's death.
game
Darksiders?
where you're
Death.
where you're doing the
Dante's
Dante's
Inferno.
Inferno. Yeah, Dante.
It is not
No,
Dante's Inferno. Oh,
that's what I was thinking.
Other side. Wait. Oh.
Got to get that a little closer there,
No.
Esslinger.
It's the screen. It's the screen.
It's Bill and Ted's Bogus
it is
Journey.
not
on
Dante's Inferno
Sega
or
Genesis.
Bill and Ted's.
I made
Bogus
that
Journey.
up. I don't even know if there is one.
Wouldn't
Seems
it be
like
That's
it
pretty
should
good.
be-
Jack is in that though, right? The bogus.
This is a
Adventure?
Yeah.
this is a PC game.
A what?
This is
Ooh,
a PC
PC.
game.
Oh, PC.
Grim Fandango.
That is what it is.
Oh,
That was the correct answer.
Ben, you need to give that a ding.
Um,
Right,
It'd give you a cheers,
Grand
but I have no idea what
Fandango?
the fuck you're talking
Grim
about.
Fandango.
Grim Fandango.
Fandango.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's
What's
Now it's
yours,
your
Ben?
turn,
Let me see what I got here for you, motherfuckers. What cosplay inspiring game is set at the fictional San Romeo High?
Oh shit!
School.
That is Persona.
My fucking
That is
Was
Life
that
is
the-
Strange.
Oh, yeah, that was an accident.
Was that?
Oh,
Persona is correct.
Oh my god!
isn't it?
Yes, that was.
No.
No,
I'm just-
Cosplay inspiring game set at fictional San Romeo High School.
I know what it is, but
It
it sounds very familiar.
the main protagonist is a female, a
Is it
lady.
Sailor Moon.
She kills zombies.
Okay.
Oh, bikini chainsaw bikini shit.
You're right there.
You know what I'm saying.
Chainsaw Bikini Massacre, Texas.
There we go.
Fudge.
Something like
no.
No, okay, not that.
All right.
Take the
I ain't got nothing.
Lollipop.
Chainsaw. There we go.
Ah.
That's it.
did not
All
know
right,
that.
all right.
Damn
Did
it.
not know that one.
Randy had an idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just wasn't quite right.
That happens a lot to me.
Well, that's what you said.
Okay, this next one is a little long,
That's fine.
and I'm going to try not to stumble over it because it's kind of like a rhyming thing. All right. I can't. All right, I'm trying not to give it away.
Okay.
I thought I had a good job, but that was before I knew how
Ooh.
we'd make new and tasty. Was
I know
still
this.
fun.
I know this. I know
knew
this.
you would.
Sorry, I missed it. The last part.
Go ahead,
was-
go ahead, read it again.
How we-
That's a
Oh,
good
it's
question.
Abe's Odyssey.
That's
Oddworld.
what it is.
No, it's the game is new and tasty. Something new and tasty, right?
No,
That's the very first one.
This is the very first one. This is Abe's
Yeah,
Odyssey.
Abe's Odyssey.
Pretty sure it's called.
Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey.
No,
There is one
no, the
called New and
revamped-
Tasty, but that's not where
yeah.
the quote is from.
Really?
I think
Okay.
the revamped.
Yeah.
The original is
Oh, the very first one.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. All right. This should be a quick one. What color Pikmin could be thrown the farthest?
red.
Pink.
Say that again. I heard a rink.
Red.
And a pink.
Purple.
Green.
Blue,
Yellow. Oh.
Yellow it is.
just with the yellow.
Yellow it is. You got another one?
I do. Give me a second.
Hey, do your thing. Hey,
Give us
what
another one, Ben.
publisher released DJ Hero?
Oh,
Big game publisher. Pick one.
It's not Rockstar or
Is
Harmonix.
it? Yeah.
No,
EA? No, it's not EA.
Def
Oh,
Jam.
Harmonix. Or no, Harmonix did the
She said that
fucking-
already.
I
Yeah.
already
No.
said that
They
right.
did
Okay, my
DJ
bad.
Hero. Tony, don't you have that
DJ
game?
Hero.
Isn't that sitting at your fucking house?
They also did. They also released Doom 3.
id. No.
no, Bethesda. No, fuck.
I had to look back to make sure I'm still.
Working. They also released Call of Duty.
Action.
EA,
No,
No,
Rock
Activision.
Band, Rock Band.
Activision. Yeah,
Activision.
she said Activision
Okay.
before I said EA.
Give it to
so.
Jess gets
Yeah.
the
We'll
point.
give that to Jess. Good poll.
Sweet.
It was like DJ Hero. What the fuck? That's rock or yeah.
What do you got? You got anything else?
All right. So this is. I think this is my last one. This is
Okay.
this is the last dance for Lance Vance.
Okie doke.
No idea. Anybody?
Oh, was that the quote?
Yes.
Say it again. Hit me
River
again.
City Ransom.
Hit me one more
This is
time.
the last dance for Lance Vance.
Yakuza.
Is it Lance Vance Refrigeration?
Lance Vance from Vance
No, it is not.
Is
Refrigeration.
this a King's
That's
Quest
Bob
or
No, it is not.
That is-
I feel like everybody at this table has probably played a little bit of this game.
Shit.
Grand Theft Auto 4.
No.
Grand Theft Auto 3.
No.
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand
2.
Theft
One.
Auto.
GTA 2.
No.
No. Who's
Grand Theft Auto
fucking
5.
Lance? Besides Bass, who the fuck is? Are we thinking like Contra,
Oh, man.
Bad Dudes, or like Double Dragon?
That's too old. Way too
Way
old.
too old. Okay.
Way too old.
Give me an
Parappa
era.
the
This
Rappa.
is like a main character.
It's always Parappa.
This is a main character in the storyline of the game. Like,
Lance Vance is the main.
Lance Vance is one of the main characters in the storyline of the game.
Is it a
Oh,
fighting
Why don't I know
game?
what this is? Why am I not getting?
What's that? What's that? Whatever Phoenix attorney at law.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be a lot easier. I really thought you guys were going to just nail this one.
Not Catherine.
What,
That
what,
every
what
time you
system
think
is
that,
this on?
No one's going to
What's
get
that?
it.
What system is it on?
You said PC.
It's on all.
PC. On all
PC console, all of them?
All of them.
Star Fox.
No, that's
Well, I mean,
Nintendo
no,
only.
I mean, you know, it's
I don't know.
the year that it came out. It was on all the systems.
Was
it's
it
on
a
Xbox.
Resident
it's on
Evil
PlayStation 2.
game?
Nope.
So it's a 360 gen, PS3 gen.
360 probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
Lance
fucking Christ.
Vass.
Lance Vance.
Duke
is the guy's name.
Nukem.
Is this a
No,
Gabriel
Astro-
Knight? Man, you keep me. I keep reaching way too deep, man. Way too deep. I can't. I'm
Final
not sure.
Fan? No, not
I give
Final
up.
Fantasy. I don't remember that.
I think it was a PlayStation 2 game before it was all the other ones, but Grand Theft
Just-
Auto Vice City.
Oh.
So I had
Your
We were
That's
right
why-
there.
that's
Just
why we
didn't
were
keep
stuck.
going.
Your
It was like, if it's
sidekick.
not 2 or 3, what the fuck?
your sidekick in that game
I
was
thought so.
Lance.
I knew it
Vance,
was a GTA
and
linked
he was
thing.
like your Vice City or not Miami Vice sidekick. He had the
Yeah.
white suit and the
Okay.
loafers and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody here, I think most everybody here has played a Lego game
Yeah.
or
Yes,
two.
sir.
A lot of them
in
at
the
your
Lego game,
place.
they have a bazillion unlockable characters.
Yeah.
What is the currency used to purchase these unlockable characters in any given Lego game?
Studs. Yeah.
Damn.
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 That was some quick draw.
Damn.
Yeah.
And
I played a lot of Lego games.
Okay.
No one admits to that, Jeff.
I'm all right with that.
In
fun.
In all the Portal games,
Yeah.
in Portal,
Yes.
what is the orange gel used for?
That's where
Toothpaste.
Ooh.
the orange gel,
The orange gel in Portal
an exit.
gives you an ability. What does it do?
Jump?
It's not an exit. It doesn't make you jump.
Fuck.
Super lube.
Super lube.
It's orange
You know what? I gotta
flavored.
give it to you.
Let you go all
somehow
night
correct. That is
long.
in some way correct.
That is exactly.
It lets you run fast.
Okay.
I have one more.
It avoids
But I
chafing.
just
I'm going
Yeah.
to give you
It
that
does.
point.
Super
Yeah.
lube.
All right, so
Fucking A.
I'm giving you the point based on just the description and
Hashtag
also,
super lube.
technically that's right. So
all right,
Yep.
all right. You can't imagine how useless a clown can be in life and death situations.
Thimbleweed Park.
Ooh. Left 4 Dead.
No. Quote
Fuck. Batman.
from this is
Arkham-
probably mostly a PC game, I guess.
Oh.
Oh, no, then it's not what I'm thinking.
A useless
It's not.
clown.
Or
no.
no, you know, I don't know. Honestly, this could probably be. I just don't know.
Two.
Payday.
It could probably be on Xbox. Could probably
Payday
be on
2.
PlayStation. No.
What year?
I don't know,
Give us a
yeah,
year.
this is-
You got a year?
Do I have a year? Recent. Like 2015, I want to say. 2015.
Oh. Okay.
Something like that.
You got any more?
All the.
Do you have any other
uses
quotes
of a
from the game?
clown?
I do have other quotes from the game.
Give me some other quotes from the game. Sometimes that helps.
This is all from one character. There is only
Okay.
one character that speaks in the entire
Okay.
game. Narrator says, he says, "Shut up" a lot.
That's-
What is it?
Shut up. Like perhaps like shut the front door. Or...
She'll be just fine. I don't know if you guys haven't,
No?
if you haven't played the game, you wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
Slaughterhouse.
No.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No.
I don't know.
It's,
There's
know.
a game called The Cave.
Oh, that's on Xbox as well.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. I
The
feel
Cave.
like it could be on any
Where
of
you
them.
you
but-
switch between people that have
Mhm.
different abilities to
Mhm.
get
Oh.
through. Yeah.
So at the very beginning of the game, you choose 3 people, and they all have their own storylines,
Yeah.
and you take them through there. And it's
The
a
bottom line is,
it's a platformer.
I should have known that.
It's a puzzle platformer.
And yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Randy. This
Yeah.
is all your fault.
Yeah.
Way to go, Rando.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So I didn't think those were going to be as hard as they were. I mean, like I said,
when you
I
pull
played more
quotes,
PCs.
it's-
Yeah,
you
Quotes
never
are
know.
hit and miss.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
Particularly with like PC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this group is like particularly versed in a
Yeah.
lot of like old school PC perhaps.
The
But those are good ones. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that are like, I know this one.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. I had a couple of Telltale ones that I had thought about, but I wasn't sure.
Cool. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to tell you what we've been playing and also discuss our next question for the next episode.
The quandary.
That's right, if you will. Be right back.
Well, Cuphead and his pal Bugman They like to roll the dice. By chance they came on a devil's game, and gosh, they paid the price.
Contact
Paid
is the answer. Where everything happens. Contact.
I don't know that.
Welcome back to the public broadcasting system.
Your window to the world.
Hey, welcome back to the Nameless Gamers podcast. That was a wonderful, wonderful break. Yeah, we had a really heated debate about what a parsec was
Yes.
in the off mic banter. Where somebody on Twitter, maybe you know, at I lagged out, tell us, what is a parsec? Is it a
Yes.
unit of distance? Is it a unit of time? Is it both? What the
Well, we have
fuck is a
one
parsec?
claiming both, the other claiming just distance.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
it's-
so trolled. You
it's-
fucking idiots don't know
Let's
what
we have
a
a-
get
parsec
to the
is.
bottom of this
we
right
have a
now.
real
I call upon the internet.
we have a liberal versus like Democrat or Republican like view on this thing, and we need
Republicans
to figure
don't even
out
know how to spell
what this is.
Parsec.
So there's that.
Republicans don't believe in space.
This
and
is the
time.
part
This
of the
conversation.
podcast where we're going to talk about what video games we've been playing, and I'll just start from left, and we'll move around the
I'm
table.
first.
All right.
So Jeff, what you playing?
Right now, I'm still working through Vaporum.
Okay.
Which is a fun little dungeon crawler.
By the way, if you haven't,
steampunk dungeon crawler. Pretty
If
fun.
you haven't hit up our website, Nameless Gamers PDX,
there is a
.com?
review. Yeah, there is a review. of
Jeff
this
has
game.
posted a review of it.
Mhm. When I wrote that review, I had yet to complete the game, but it is a fantastic game from start.
Okay.
By the way, if you're anybody out there, I guarantee you, anybody that has written a review of any game has never completed it.
Probably true. That is probably true.
Maybe they have. Well,
I don't know.
with
Yeah,
cheat codes and
the
stuff like that.
walkthroughs
you can
probably
give it
need to finish
credit,
it.
whatever. Yeah.
I'm also playing through the sequel to Life is Strange, which is one of the. Actually,
Okay.
we were talking about this.
So you're
earlier.
doing the second one, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think
and
about
this is
that?
one of these. This is one of the games that that I pre-ordered, and you know what it got me? Clothing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that can be fun.
That's about all you
Not-
can get,
Help
like,
me,
yeah.
not at
Get
all.
some bitchin' jeans
It's
or a cool
cosmetic.
sweatshirt or
It
something.
was the costume from the previous game.
Well, there's not a lot you could really get. If you played the first one, there's not a lot
It's a lot of fun.
you
This-
can get.
You can look like you did in the last game.
Yeah, but it was
Okay.
really cool. I mean, it's a different style of game. It's a lot
Yeah.
of fun though. I mean, it's Square Enix. They can do no wrong in my eyes, really.
Square Enix does put out some pretty good shit.
And Don't Nod is not behind this one. This one is a new dev, but I honestly can't remember the name of it. But yeah, still good game. Still a good game. Yeah, a lot of fun. And then just working through my Steam account of like I'm playing a little bit of Unepic. I'm playing a little bit of what's the what is that? Song of the Deep.
Okay.
Song of the Deep, which is like a Metroidvania in a sub. Pretty
Yeah.
Cool.
That
I
is
think
a.
I've talked about that one before.
Is it the GameSpot published? game, I
yeah,
believe?
I didn't know that until you told me that, Rando.
Yeah.
And I don't care. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good game is a good game. Doesn't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
matter
So
to me.
I'm hip deep in like 7 or 8 games. So
Right on.
how about you,
Sure.
Ben?
Oh man.
What are you playing?
What am I playing? I've been playing Battlefield 4. I went back to Battlefield 4.
Ah.
Actually, was
Okay.
You and I used to
Yeah.
hang out and play
Yeah,
that.
I was in
you
the
know?
midst
You know,
of
I have that
Destiny,
one too. We should.
and I
do a
was
thing.
like,
Mine's
"God,
PC.
I just want to
so
play
you guys have it
some
on.
Battlefield or COD. I originally wanted to go to the retro modern COD 4, but I
Yeah.
couldn't find the disc, and I was like, I the disc is I got to put a disc in Battlefield 4. I don't have to get out of my chair,
Yeah.
and I can just load it. So I went into Battlefield 4.
And so basically, you were looking for an FPS where you literally just point shoot and
Point shoot. If I hit you 4 times,
You're dead.
It's an automatic weapon. If I hit you, you're probably gonna die or you're almost dead. Like I don't have to worry. Whatever. I played a few games. The first game I went 3 kills and 17 deaths. The
nice,
second game
Par for the
I
course, yeah.
got about 18 kills and 3 deaths.
nice.
And then my third game, par for the course, man. I think I had about 22 kills and 5 deaths.
Back to
Nice.
normal.
So you-
it's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
you good
Yeah.
you good on the plus minus. You had one game
Yes.
to game to sight in, and then 2 to
what do they call that? There's your plus minus thing. I can't remember.
Kill death ratio.
kill to death ratio.
I'm like a 1
KD ratio.
KDR.
1.5.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Your KDR,
It's not
as they call it usually.
astronomical or anything, but
Yeah.
I can usually kill more than I die.
No,
Usually.
nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And
Now this is on
it was
Xbox,
fun.
correct?
This is on Xbox One.
Okay.
On Xbox One.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
I have it on
Yes.
there as well. Maybe we should shoot each other in the face or whatever you do.
I don't know.
Maybe I should grab that shit.
we could form up a squad.
Maybe I should do that
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
Because mine was always on the PC.
Yeah.
So
Well, Go ahead, Jessica.
Yes,
What are you
sorry.
playing?
So I've actually been playing a few different things. Telltale, Batman, Enemy Within.
Sure.
Episode 4 came out this week.
Okay.
Oh,
I saw that
okay.
tweet. That was hilarious.
Cool.
So I played episode 3 and 4 because,
Do we know how many episodes they're going to do?
I think it's
But-
just 5.
5. Okay, so
Okay.
there's one more.
One more to come
coming
out.
out. Okay.
Still.
Yep.
But I played both of those this week, and I did tweet out that I had been on the pause menu for at least 10 minutes trying to decide what decision to make.
Yeah,
That's what I could tell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that tweet the
Yeah.
other
Was-
day.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck, I don't know what to do. I even Googled and then still didn't know what to do depending on the outcome. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
you either fuck yourself or you fuck somebody else. And it's like,
Oh, the moral quandaries in
shit.
Telltale games.
Yeah.
Just life.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a Mass Effect.
Well, and the thing about those Telltale games, too, is sort of like how the story is going to go after you make that decision.
Right.
And so you're like trying to think, like, what version of this story do I want to hear
Right.
going forward? So,
right.
like,
And it's
you
like,
know.
I know I'm going to want this person on my side later in the
Yeah.
game, but like,
they're
Yeah.
really
I don't
an
want to
asshole.
fuck myself.
The Walking Dead is the fucking worst when,
It is
like,
pretty
because,
bad with
like, some of the
those.
decisions you make, they literally landmine that shit. So, like,
Yeah.
when you make a decision, you're like, okay, this seems like the thing I want to do. Then it backfires on you, and it's by design. Like, they design it to fuck you
Yeah.
so that you
Yeah.
don't get what you
Yeah.
want, and it's
It's just how fucked
real
you wanna
irritating.
be,
Yeah,
really.
it's really
Yeah.
irritating. So I'm
Well,
with you.
You
on this-
can't
on
always
that.
get what you want.
You
Can't.
You know,
Can't.
Can't.
So I
some
hear.
of those
Always
decisions,
get
yeah, you really are like, oh,
what you want.
fuck, that's not what I wanted at all.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
also played this weekend 3/4 Home.
3/4 home.
Yes.
So like almost home.
almost.
You're like
Just
you're
about
really
there.
yeah. You're closing the loop. here.
Like 75%.
Yeah.
I
And
go
then
through
what?
the different games that were on sale.
3/4.
Mhm.
It was like $3, so I was like, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, they got a lot of yeah.
And it is
This is a $3 game.
It is a 3-hour
Yeah.
game.
Okay,
I don't want to say that it was exciting.
and it was a $3 game.
The uhs are
So-
very
So
descriptive
it's
of
a
what you.
3-hour non-exciting.
$1 an hour.
But I did get 1,000 achievement points.
So you're very happy with your
So
purchase.
it's a 3-hour
Yes.
non-exciting 1,000.
If anybody doesn't know a lot about
game.
Jessica, she's
an
loves the
achievement hunter.
achievement
Right.
points.
So basically the game
Worth
is...
it.
I support that.
I don't even want to call it a side-scroller
Okay.
because it's...
That does that
Does
it?
brings
That
down
defines it?
side scrollers.
Does
So-
it scroll sideways?
So you're this girl and you're out at your grandparents' old farm and there's a storm coming, so you got to get home. And basically the entire game is you holding down the right trigger so she can drive down the road.
Uh-huh.
You don't steer.
Uh-huh.
You just
All
hold
right.
down the trigger.
Sure.
Steering's
gas
too
pedal?
hard.
And then you call your mom on your cellular phone
Oh.
and you have a conversation
It
with
sounded
her.
like Wizard of Oz until we got to that stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And
keep
it's
going.
just the dialogue back and forth between you and your mom, and then you and your dad, and you and your brother.
All this time you're
Okay.
driving.
The whole time you're cramping up your fingers holding down the trigger button.
okay.
Wow.
Wonderful. All
and
right.
it's just conversation back and forth.
So you hold down the trigger and navigate a dialogue
your
tree.
knee and hold the button in or whatever. I don't know.
That's
Get a
also
rubber band.
uncomfortable, but yes.
Oh, well, okay.
But it's very short.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of those short ones
Okay.
are fun.
You know, $3.
Cool.
Yeah. $3
1,000
is-
achievement
1,000 points. What do you care?
Whatever. Right. What the fuck
$3
do I care? Ugh. What's $3 this
Cool.
day?
The
Wiping your
1,000
ass
points
with
Yeah.
game
tears.
at the
Sure.
completion of the game.
Right.
Some people
I mean,
pay.
okay.
Some people pay fucking $99 and they won't get 1,000 achievement points out of it.
Yeah.
I didn't
won't.
pay
Yeah.
$99.
I challenge you.
I
I
paid
challenge
10.
you for
Get-
listen the value
Get
of what you have
1,000
purchased.
achievements out of
with the
Far
Far
Cry
Cry.
5. Yeah.
I challenge you to
$99,
get
but
all of the
achievement ain't
achievement
one.
points.
I can't hear you. What did you say?
I challenge you to get all of the achievement points
If
in
I
Far Cry
played-
5.
if I do this,
When it comes
Randy, will you get me a trophy?
If you do it, we will stream it, and that will be something.
Will
Yeah.
you get me a trophy?
We just
will
might.
be
Like
trophy
a,
at
yeah,
the
oh yeah,
end.
I'll get you a
Yes.
trophy.
A
Sure,
physical
Why not?
trophy?
Yes.
There's trophy shops
wanna-
around.
Yeah, I'll get you a trophy.
Totally.
That's what I'm asking, Randy.
Yeah.
I will 100% the shit
It
out of
might
that.
look like you won a trophy
For a
for
trophy.
swimming,
No,
but you'll get a
that's
trophy.
fine. I don't care.
Or dancing,
You can, I mean,
which
this-
sort of is the
whatever
same
you
thing.
want, as long as it says it on there, like the little placard of like Far Cry 5.
Participation in teams luge.
No,
Yes,
100%.
Scott,
Something.
I'm
Give me
pretty
a good
sure there's
placard.
a trophy shop.
If
down
you
the
100%
Okay.
Far Cry 5 when it comes out,
Yeah.
we will stream evidence of it, and I will stream evidence of me presenting you a trophy.
Nice.
There we go.
I will do that.
Challenge
I
accepted.
will do that
sir.
for you.
Challenge
We are
accepted.
gathered here today to honor Scott Gelly.
I'm excited.
We
I'm
hit
excited
on
for
a
this.
Scott.
Really,
He has
yeah.
completed
I think it's gonna
Far
be awesome.
Cry 5.
Yes,
The Far
100%.
Cry.
Why are we doing Boston accents?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just was doing it. It seemed like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I was thinking about lobster for a while. I don't know.
Because deep down inside,
Lobster.
we're all patriots.
Anyway.
That's part of the trophy.
Oh, go
Plus,
fuck
like
yourself.
Far
Gonna win the
Cry
ball, baby.
seems like the right
Far
way to do it.
Cry does sound better than
Sounds
Far
good.
Cry.
Cool. Jess, anything other than
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm behind the times, but I finally started playing Skyrim.
okay?
Oh,
really?
So I went with my classic wood elf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fus
Whatever.
Roda.
And of course I've got a big old axe because I just like to kick the shit out of
Yeah,
people
you
with
don't want
those
that axe.
sort
Yeah.
of weapons.
Sometimes you got to cleave a motherfucker.
Word. Yeah.
I named my wood elf, of course, with a facial scar, Phyllis,
Mm.
because I was feeling real creative. I bought a horse. My
That's a good
horse's
one,
name
though. That's a good
is
one.
Phyllis's horse.
Uh-huh.
Oh, real good.
That's original.
I'm
It's
real
Phyllis-
creative when it
is
comes
it
to animal
Phyllis's
names.
Philly?
Oh,
It
Phyllis
should
is
have
Philly.
been.
It is now.
Huh?
Oh, look at
It is
shit.
now.
It's Phyllis's horse.
But I'm only 15 hours in. I haven't gotten like real far, but
Yeah.
it's all right so far.
Oh, if you're only 15 hours in, you're
I've done nothing.
scratching the surface.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing.
Cool.
So that's
When
what
you
I've
get
been
when you
playing.
get about 100 hours in, we'll talk again.
I'll get there. I'll get
Skyrim
there.
is always at the top of my Steam queue because I've never
Yeah.
played a game longer than I played that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I've got some Steam games I'm playing well over 100 hours on.
It is
Oh,
it is
yeah.
it is a time sink.
Final Fantasy is pretty close.
What about you,
No,
Scott?
not even that.
What have you been
Oh, let's see. I finished.
tinkering with?
I finished Wolfenstein. I don't know if I went.
Yeah,
over
new
that.
yeah,
That
new
was the
collab.
last
This is the
one.
second one,
This is
right?
the Deuce, right?
This is
Wolfenstein
Technically-
the Deuce. Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
This is not this is not the sequel or continuation of the New Blood. This is
Okay.
this continuation of the prequel New Order from 2014.
Okay.
All right.
It's. I
Still
mean,
Bethesda, right?
I've written what's that?
Bethesda, right?
Yeah, Bethesda and Mind Gaming.
Do
Do it?
Nazis yell, Hustafa? 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 Remember that?
No,
From the
and no,
Okay.
That's the original
Right.
Wolfenstein.
no. I've written a little review, but I finished that fun game.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Nice.
my review will be finished and we'll put that up. But
Sweet.
we got
Cool.
in the meantime waiting for Far Cry 5 because that's supposed to be in March.
Yes.
Picked up For Honor, or in the layman's term, For Honor.
For Honor.
For Honor.
It's
an alright
hard
game.
One. It's a hard one
It's-
to be good at.
It is.
It's a simple game. You can get into it.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
really hard to be good at.
Yeah. Campaign, kind of going through it. I didn't put it on like a particularly challenging game. I'm just kind of trying to have fun waiting for
Mhm.
Far Cry. I did pick up Primal.
Uh-huh.
Right.
That was on sale for like less than $17. I don't know
Caveman
if-
Far
Nice.
Cry.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it still is. But I bought it. That was like
Yeah, I
one
think
of the
that
Far
sale is
Cries.
over, but
Well,
it was.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
like,
know
I-
that you like the Far
Yeah.
Cry. Yeah.
I
Isn't that where
played-
you got
I played the
like
game a
spears
little
and
bit.
slingshot?
Yeah, I played the
And-
game a little bit already.
How many spears can
Uh,
you carry?
I don't know. You carry
More than a
some.
real
It's like-
human
it's like,
being
It's like
can.
20. You can carry 20 spears and sprint.
Yeah, just like you can carry like
You can't do that?
Sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
C4 grenade.
I don't think that I could do that.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah.
But
Just as
I picked
ridiculous
that
as
up
anything else,
because I knew I'd play that in the meantime once I finish Honor because
Yeah.
it's tricky to learn how to play and do it, but it kind of loses its fun
Yeah.
once you kind of get it down. You're kind of like,
Are you talking For Honor?
Yeah.
for Honor,
Yeah.
like it kind of it does play flat a little quick,
Sure.
but so I'll probably pop on the Primal, kind of prime up and get ready for Far Cry 3.
For that
Prime
get,
up
the-
on
get,
the
get that
Primal.
get that
25.
trophy
Yeah.
practiced in.
Yeah.
We want that.
Yeah.
Prime.
It's gonna be a.
I mean,
It ain't gonna
I've
be
seen
easy.
him play through the Far Cry games, and he definitely goes through that shit like I go through the Fable games. Like the
Yeah.
Dragon
Very
Age games.
thorough.
Like, I'm gonna
It's,
fucking find every
and the
goddamn little
Skyrim
piece
business
of
that
shit
you're
that's
doing
hidden.
too. Yeah, you can. There's a lot of room to be very thorough as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you're very
definitely.
much rewarded for doing
Definitely.
that as well.
Yes.
Just a
It's
tip.
thorough.
Sometimes
going
you're
for the
just like, oh, I
achievements,
did
the big
all that,
ones.
and
Yeah.
I got nothing for it.
Require
So,
being
man,
very
Skyrim's so good. There's a lot of stuff in there, and yeah, I can't wait for this Far Cry. I can't wait to give you this trophy. I'm gonna.
I know
Get
this.
it
I know
crafted.
this.
I can't either. I'm gonna make room
I
on
can't
the
wait
shelves
to see
Ladies,
now.
ladies and gentlemen, there's supposed to be some of like the best multiplayer ever for this fucking game.
Yeah, it's supposed
So
to be. A good,
I
good-
know
good
I'm gonna need
multiplayer.
somebody else to be playing this game.
I think I will be.
Look, deal's a deal. A trophy's a
usually
trophy. I don't want to hear any
Alright.
whining.
No,
Just
oh
make
no,
it
I
happen.
will get this.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
I'll
I
help you
know.
get the trophy, babe.
All
I'll
right.
help you get the trophy. It's,
All right.
It seems like a wifely duty.
Yeah. At this point, when there's a trophy on the line,
Why that
when
wasn't in the
there's
vows,
such
I
high
don't know.
stakes,
We
You
didn't
gotta
know.
step
We didn't know
up,
about
you
Far
know.
Cry 5 back
you got to step up and
Death
be a
is
team.
on the line.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. What else?
Other than that, nothing else. Just kind of been exploring some
Okay.
other non-video game.
What about you,
related
Tony?
stuff.
Anything?
So
On your-
there's only really 2 video games I've been playing in the last little bit. Civ 6, I kind of went back to that a little bit. It's always enjoyable.
It's a rabbit hole.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is also a rabbit hole at the same time.
Civilization.
Yeah, that's
Just
one of those
more turn.
games.
Just one more turn. Just
Yeah.
one more turn.
Oh, yeah,
just one
yeah.
more turn.
Just one more turn.
it's
an
5
hour and a
o'clock
half
in the
later.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll unlock
Oops.
that in 2 more turns.
Yes.
Then it'll be on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
I
Civ.
have no
Exactly.
idea what you're talking
No. Yeah, you have no idea.
Fuck you, Sid Meier.
about.
And then the other one was the XCOM expansion, War of the Chosen.
Yeah. Okay.
So you start like just a real brief synopsis. You start over in the game. It's like you're starting from the beginning, as though it was like the original XCOM,
Okay.
but they throw you a whole big different twist to it. So they make it a lot different, which is actually kind of cool.
All right.
There's a couple of factions you can employ now with this version. So it's
Oh.
not just XCOM standard soldiers. There are some. There's these like mutant looking guys. There's
This is
like
the same style of game as all the
Yes,
other
it's
like
that,
it's a turn-based
Yes.
grid.
yes,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm
It's
down.
the same game. It's the same
Yeah.
game play style
Nice.
and everything.
Yeah.
It's just they've made it a little, and it's I would say it's a lot more challenging because the Chosen that you're supposed to fight, like the War of the Chosen, they are aliens that you are like. If you didn't know,
Nice.
by the way,
Right.
spoiler alert: XCOM, you're fighting aliens.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
Son
we
of a
all knew that.
bitch.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
XCOM, the Chosen are like super aliens basically, and so you've got to fight them in certain missions and stuff. And
Right.
So
yeah, I mean, XCOM is the great granddaddy of that style of game, I feel
Yes.
like. And there is some fantastic options as far as the grid style, like the
Yes.
Shadowrun series on Steam. True, what is it called? Hard West is a
Okay.
Western version of
Oh.
the same style.
Sure.
And yeah, like
Even
these
the
are-
the original
the original Fallout games are
Yeah.
the
are
first
that
2
same,
of those
same
were that
exact style,
same
yeah.
exact style.
I'm a fan. I know that there are a couple people at the table
Sort of
that
that
don't like
three-quarter
don't like
overhead.
the turn-based combat,
Yeah, that's
but
all
it's very strategic.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Ben, you and I have played chess before. I think that you would enjoy it in that.
It's more of a
Wow.
chess match than it is
Yeah.
than it is a
It
Final
really,
Fantasy
really is.
turn.
I mean, all
based.
those games that you mentioned are very much in that vein. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to remind me who won.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Yeah.
well, that conversation didn't end how.
Yeah. But no.
But yeah,
the
I
XCOM,
really like
the
the
XCOM.
style.
That's a good kind of characterization of it.
Mhm.
Is it's more chess than it is like a Final Fantasy turn based.
Okay.
It is turn based, but there's
I
a
mean,
lot of chess to it.
You're like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm looking directly at this guy. As long as there isn't like a wall between me and him, he doesn't have any cover. I shoot right at him. I'll hit him, depending on how much damage I do. Is all
Sure.
like, kind of like D&D style, kind of like rolling
Okay.
a little bit. But I mean, it happens right then. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, and then you're just like kind of like
okay.
walking around, and
Okay.
you're like, you're just
Yeah.
setting up your pieces, and then boom,
engage.
boom.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's fun.
Okay.
It's fun.
All right.
How about you, Randy?
I've got a few. I've been playing Cuphead. I think a lot of people probably realize I've been putting
What
out
is this
videos.
Cuphead you speak of?
Well, we've talked about it before. I've just been
Have we?
I've been putting videos out on Cuphead. So if you want to check those out, they're on our YouTube channel, Nameless
Cuphead
Gamers
Mugman.
PDX. Look that up. Or I think they're actually going to be on Twitter and Facebook too. If you want to look through there. But
We'll link to
but
those.
YouTube, you can just look them up and they're right there. Just as bosses as I beat
I did
them.
see that clip of the boss fight, the dragon boss fight.
Yeah, that was the one, and then I put another. There's another one that came out today.
Okay.
That'll be.
There's
out
a
there
lot going
probably
on in
tomorrow.
there. Yeah.
There's all. It's very busy.
Oh my god, I
It's
can't
very
even.
busy.
Yeah.
So
Speaking
there's
of Cuphead, real quick, though, I remember like conversations outside of the cast. You told us you were stuck on the same boss basically for a
I
long
think that's
ass
the one
time.
you beat. Is that the
Right?
I don't know which one you're stuck on, so I'm not sure.
No, you were stuck on.
Oh, I was stuck on a boss for
Yeah.
a long time. Yeah.
and you just, I think you told us you
got
finally
him.
beat him.
I did. That was the last video that we put out.
Okay.
And then
How
there was
satisfying
another
did
one
that
out today.
feel when?
It was very good.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very frustrating, and
that was a hard
I'm just
fight.
glad
Like,
that's over.
there was so much going on
Yeah.
during
Yeah.
that fight. Like you're just jumping around, dodging shit.
Yeah.
Basically,
It's-
you're just dodging shit, and
It's
don't
annoying.
forget to hold
Hit
down
it.
fire.
Yeah.
Hit him when
Cuphead
you
looks
can.
to me
yeah.
like
it's very hard.
a controller throwing game.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So but those videos are out. You can check them out on our YouTube channel. Just I think go to YouTube, search for Nameless Gamers PDX. You'll find it. Another game I've been playing is Night in the Woods, which is a story-driven like platforming game where you're sort of working your way through a day every day. So it's more of a day and
Okay.
night cycle type thing. And as you go through, your town is made of talking animals.
Yeah.
You're an animal, and you're a cat. And as you go through this story with these talking animals, it turns rather dark, and there are some serious like issues that are
Really?
tackled in this whole thing.
I am intrigued.
Yeah,
Cool.
including like struggles with identity and sexuality, and like
You have to be a cat?
yeah, you don't get to pick. It's just a
Okay.
story
Yeah.
driven game. So
That's
it's like
cool.
you're just kind of you are that person, and you go through the story. So or this cat.
That's
I guess.
fantastic.
So
I
it's
love story-driven
it's neat. I think you can get it on PlayStation. It's Steam, and then Xbox now.
All right.
The Xbox port's shitty. That's the one I'm
Yeah.
playing. I don't like
They
it.
usually
it's
all are,
bad.
man.
It's like
Why?
they just didn't do a good job. Like it's just bad. It's like
Yeah.
the audio is all messed up in certain
Are
points.
controls good or bad?
I mean, the controls are generally they're not like you don't have to be like precise with the controls. It's more of a you're just navigating and going through this area, like this town. So there's no like precise like combat or anything going on like that. It's nothing like that. It's just the port is just shitty. You know what I mean? It just wasn't a
That
good
sucks.
port. It's an easy game. You could
That
play it
happens
on
a lot
the
for
game would
consoles.
run on a toaster. It's not like there's
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
exciting about it or like graphically challenging or anything.
Yeah, story-driven games are usually
It's
like
just
that, though.
a shitty port. I don't know what the deal is, or if there's maybe there's bugs in it. Maybe they're gonna patch it. I don't know. But it's just a bad
Get to work,
port of it.
Microsoft.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
don't know who did that, but I'm going through it. I mean, luckily one of the that type of game doesn't suffer much from that, but it's just annoying more than anything.
Okay.
So there's that. I'm back into Overwatch because Overwatch has the league just started.
Yeah.
They just dropped a bunch of new skins,
couple new
and
characters.
stuff. So there's
New
that.
map, correct, as well?
Yeah, new map, Blizzard World, which is like a theme park that they made for like Blizzard as like a level that you play in Overwatch, and
That
it's
sounds like fun.
real fucking good.
That's cool.
It's
It's
cool
Blizzard
as shit.
version of Disneyland,
Yeah,
basically.
Okay.
and the map is actually a mock-up Disneyland map, and it's just fucking great. Like it's
Right
it's
on.
good. The
Nice.
things they put in there. I just played as Farah and played like a single player, like started a matchup and just ran around the level just to see everything that was in the level, and the detail and everything is just so like awesome. You know, like they do everything that you can think of is in there. Diablo's in there, Heroes of the Storm's in there, World of Warcraft is in there. It's
Okay.
just it's real good. You know,
Oh, yeah.
StarCraft. There's like a big pylon in the middle of the park and everything. Like it's just so fucking good. So they did a really good job of doing that, but I want it to be real. And I also want it to be like a bigger area that I can explore in Overwatch too. Cause like, I just want that level to be like, I want to be able to go to all the shit you can see.
You want it to be just open.
I want to be able to go to like the Dark Moon Ferris wheel and like be able to go over there.
Murloc
like,
Island.
and you or Murloc Island in the bay. Like, you can't go to those areas. They sort of, cause it is they're just there and it's there for you to see. And like, and it's cool, but it's like, I want it to be like real also. Like
Yeah.
I would fucking buy a ticket
All right.
and go there.
All right, Blizzard.
So there's that.
You too. You're on notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I mean, I played a little Elder Scrolls Online. I just sort of play that here and there just because it's an easy one to pick up and play. Destiny 2, same thing. And then we played Nidhogg too. I don't know if we talked about it
That was a fun
Yeah.
one.
a lot,
Yeah,
but
that's
we
a
did
great
play that a little bit, and that was very fun. If you haven't played Nidhogg 2, that's a fucking weird ass game, but it's real fun.
It's cool.
So
It's
yeah, I think we should probably start wrapping it up here. But before we do that, we usually leave everybody with a question, right?
Hey, what do you got?
And I before we do that though, let's actually, now that I think about it, I think Jess has maybe some history that we should bump on, right?
I got a small handful of things.
Yeah. What do you got? Let's
do
hit
you
that,
got?
and then we'll go to Scott's question and wrap on up.
So January 2001, Mario Tennis came out on Game Boy Color.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know if
Okay.
any of you
Oh,
ever
yeah.
played into the Mario Tennis's
Tennessee.
tennis eyes.
Little bit on the, was it GameCube?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
honestly
Yeah, I know
don't remember.
I vaguely remember playing this one. Yeah. Right on.
Also another Mario-esque game, 2007, WarioWare Smooth Moves came out for the Wii.
Is that a dancing?
I don't
game?
know this one.
That sounds like Smooth Moves. Sounds like
I feel
a
like I
dancing
looked
game.
this up and I just can't honestly remember, so I do apologize. I thought it was one of those like Mario Party kind of games, but I could be wrong.
Very well, yeah.
Smooth.
Feel free to write in and correct me.
It might be a DDR style like Mario game.
Yeah,
I-
that's what we were
Kinda what it
thinking.
sounds
Yeah.
Honestly, cannot remember.
Yeah, I have no idea.
2001, Mega Man Legends came out for N64.
Ooh, I never saw that.
I think that was like the first
a
time they
collection?
went like third person, like 3D world. If I'm remembering, I think so. Legends, yeah.
Really?
If that's the one I'm thinking
3D
of,
Mega Man.
and correct me, not actual 3D, but like
Surprised they would go
Polygons.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Instead of
I-
sprites.
I think it was kind of a terrible game. If this is the one I'm thinking of, where like you just kind of ran around and
Wasn't good, huh?
it was
Probably came
maybe
out
I'm
around
thinking
the
of
same
like the
time as the cartoon.
PlayStation version of it,
Yeah.
but like
Okay.
one of them was like really terrible. Like you were just walking around, you had no idea where to go, and
Sure.
yeah, well, it did not live up to the Mega Man.
So it's a fable.
No.
kidding.
I have a little bit. I have a little bit of
Mega
history
Man
too.
done fabled.
Just kidding.
I have a little bit.
I've got one more.
I'll go
Oh,
for it.
what do you got? What do you
So, I know Scott and I played the fuck out of this game back in the day.
What do we do?
1997. Jesus Christ, I think I just dated us. 1997, NBA Hang Time came out for the N64.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
That's good.
That was a good
Yeah.
fucking
Hang
game.
Time.
That's fun.
I still have the original copy I got in 1997.
Yes,
I remember.
do.
I honestly
I
dating
got a
again.
working
Dating.
N64. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
NBA
It's a great
Jams
game.
on the Dreamcast.
Mhm.
I think they came out with a version on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
I played NBA Jam more in the arcade than anything else.
Yeah.
This was
Or
this
Blitz.
was in the
Blitz
dorm
was good on
rooms.
This was good. on
This was
arcade,
the
too.
dorm rooms. It was NBA Jams in the dorm rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got 18 years ago today. I don't know. I feel like a couple of people at the table have played this game, The Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver.
Yeah.
This
Sure.
is like
The Soul
Sure.
River,
Okay.
yeah,
Like a
series.
classic.
Or
yeah.
Legacy of Cain Omen? Blood
Oh
Omen?
yeah. Well,
The
that's
first one?
Oh, that was
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Soul Reaver, I feel like got more like.
Well,
Soul
they
Reaver
kinda
went
mustard
3D.
behind it. Yeah.
Blood Omen was a 3/4 overhead, like a
Spidey.
Diablo type
Right.
action game.
Okay.
Right.
And
right.
Soul Reaver was a full 3D PlayStation
Yeah.
sort of experience.
Okay.
And then Mafia came out 14 years ago on the PlayStation
Okay.
2.
Oh yeah, I remember Mafia.
This is like this is like the Godfather edition of Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
that came
Right,
out. And then we were just talking about this game. Oh shit, where'd it go? Grim Fandango Remastered, PlayStation 4 comes out
Sure.
3 years ago.
Okay.
So that,
Well, the original Grim
I'm
Fandango
always
came out
excited, I'm always
years
excited when a
upon years ago.
LucasArts or a Sierra game gets remastered and put back out. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're going to hear about those from me.
Grim Fandango was one of those good, really, real
Fantastic one.
good LucasArts games.
Yeah, real good one.
Yeah. Did we have any other? Are we?
Nope, that's what I got.
Yeah. Okay. Great. I like it. Sorry to jump the gun there, but yeah, let's move on to your question, Scott. What do we have to leave everyone with here?
Well, okay. So we're gonna be doing these podcasts once a month.
Yeah.
Now,
And that's
we're trying to bring a longer show once a month, so we can make some more content in the middle of the month.
Yep.
But February is Olympics,
Yes.
gentlemen and ladies.
Winter Olympics.
Winter
no.
Olympics to be specific.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Mario last released a Winter
no,
Olympics in
dude.
2007 with Sonic.
No. It was bad.
Oh,
Mario
yeah.
and Sonic.
Ladies and gentlemen, and it's probably been a long time since a general winter games came
Yes.
out. Just give me characters you want to see in a new Winter Olympics game,
Okay.
and
God.
if there's
Okay.
any new winter sports that have been released that you think should be added to a game.
Curling.
Shut the fuck up, Tony! God damn it!
Don't answer now.
Oh,
what
shit.
are you fucking new? Jesus Christ.
Welcome to Tony. It's his
I
first
got-
day.
I got it right here.
There we
I
go.
totally have.
Cool, lock
the
that up.
answer.
Lock it.
Put the key in your pocket.
In my what?
Hang on to that.
All right.
He's just gonna lose it in the dryer.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
heard Scott. What characters would you like to see?
Or what sport?
Or what? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's have both in a new winter game. I have one right off the top of my head. I'm going to lock that up too, and we'll get back to that next episode. Yeah. So Scott mentioned something a little bit earlier. I want to just touch on. I know we probably should have talked about it sort of at the top of the episode, but we're going to get to it right now. And that's that we are no longer doing the 2 episodes per month at an hour apiece. We're going to do one now each month, and it's going to be 2 hours long. So you're not really losing anything there as far as the time's concerned. It's still going to be the same amount of content. It's just that in those off weeks, we're going to work on other projects and content and try to bring a little bit more out to all of you aside from just a podcast. So we're excited about that and being able to sort of use that time for other things and other endeavors. And hopefully we can bring that out to you and it'll be good. So if you have a question or comment, let us know at Twitter or on Twitter rather at iLaggedOut, or email us direct at Nameless Gamers PDX at gmail.com. You can check us out on Facebook by searching for Nameless Gamers PDX.
Word.
Thanks for
Check
listening.
out our reviews, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Keep them tight.
Yeah, our website does have a little bit more
Stick with that
content.
motto, aren't you?
I got it.
All
right.
right. Keep them tight. Okay.
All right.
Thanks for listening. Check YouTube for Nameless Gamers PDX as well to see our footage and stuff.
Watch
Shout out
this
to Pig
space.
Squad, Portland Indie Game Squad.
Big squad.
Check them out, www.pigsquad.com. Support us at www.patreon.com/iLaggedOut. And thanks for reviewing and subscribing and sharing our show. And go ahead, Ben.
Keep them
Bye.
tight.
I hate this map.
Oh,
This
damn.
was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat plan for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into baby black mesa. That was a joke.